look over
What?
there. My house is
Another deal one? Oh, Monday CRM, stop it. Did I log in my calls? Are we?
my bad. Peace, guys. I hope y'all doing well. I'm hanging in there, you know. But anyway, I'm asking that the Most High God come through for the collective and myself, giving messages of clarity and what we're needing to know. Asking the Most High to assist me and, just what is needed to be told at this time. Oh God, I'm asking that you guide me. Bring me in the collective clarity on what we're needing to know at this time, oh God. We need you in every way imaginable, oh God. You are our source, oh God. You are the source. You are the one that we need to get to have in order to get through what we're going through, oh God. We ask that you bring us in resources and the right people to align with you, oh God, and the assistance, that we need for the collective and myself, oh God, getting us out of difficult situations that anyone like myself are in. I'm asking that you just cover the collective, the chosen, those who are on this journey that is for those who are on a journey less traveled, those who are going through a lot of difficulty, experiencing a lot of hate, negativity. Throughout that, oh God, I ask that you show us, reveal to us the ones that actually support the collective and myself, bring it in people that truly support us and will assist us in what we're needing to know, oh God. We need you right now, oh God. We thank you for your strength. We thank you for your love. We thank you for your light, oh God. We thank you for your righteous justice, oh God. We thank you for the angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, and your malevolent and benevolent spirits, oh God. We thank you for the celestial ancestors and the Orishas, oh God. We thank you for the warrior ancestors, oh God. We thank you for the power that you placed on the lives of the collective, the chosen, oh God. We thank you for your the strength that you give us, oh God, the love that you give us to fight through the pain that we could be experiencing, oh God. We ask you for your love, light, and your positivity, oh God. We ask for your peace that you give us, oh God. We ask for you to enlighten us on everything, oh God, that we're going through. We appreciate you and we lift you up, oh God. I ask that you remove all ego out of my system, oh God, and the collectives, allowing us to be raised in a higher vibration where we don't have to work out of ego or fear, oh God, where you move through us so strong, oh God, that people are able to recognize that there is something uniquely different about the collective and myself, oh God, that our strength comes from you, and that the light that you shine through us assists us in elevating and having the heart of love, oh God, of love and of gold, oh God, where we're able to create and manifest the things that we want because we are vibrating so high, oh God, that we have released any type of anger, any type of fear, any type of jealousy, any type of ego. We remove it right now, oh God. We remove it, oh God. And we just come with you, oh God, and just ask you to continue to guide us, oh God, without us knowing what could be ahead of us. Right now, God, I ask that you give me clarity on what is needed to be said. Speak through me, oh God, with any messages that are needed to be said, oh God. We ask that you be with us, never leave us. Stay by our side, God. We need you because it's wicked out there. We're asking you to bring love into the situation, oh God. We ask you to bring justice into the situation. When it comes to any court situations, oh God, any credit situations, oh God, we ask that there be people out there who actually really care and really want to bring peace to the collective, who are going through struggles at this time, oh God, asking that you elevate us in every way imaginable, oh God. We need you, God. We need you so bad. And we love you, oh God. Lift up our eyes, oh God, so that we can see and hear you and feel you, oh God, that you run smoothly through us and that you lift our hearts up to receive the love that you have flowing through us, oh God, so that we do not operate out of fear, oh God, so that we operate out of love, so that we operate out of peace no matter what the enemy brings us. We're always vibing at a high vibrational level where we're not able to be in coexistence with negativity, oh God, but that we're too high for that type of energy, oh God, that you raise us above it, oh God, so that we move in love, light, and positivity. And also, we remove all fear-based energy, oh God, that is sent to the collective, asking that you only pull through us what you need, oh God. We ask that you heal the heartbroken, those who are moving in pain, oh God, because of fear and ego tactics, because of fear and deception. You know, these people who are connected to demonic societies, oh God. We're asking for justice right now. Right now, oh God. With that said, we thank you, oh God. We thank you that you have elevated our spirit, our soul, and just our energy to where we're moving on a higher frequency where we do not operate out of ego, oh God. We thank you for that. We love you, oh God. Allow us to learn how to be present in our energy, where whoever tries to come for us, that you are the only one that sends for the enemies, oh God. Anyone who's trying to come for the collective, we ask that you bring justice immediately, oh God, bringing each and every enemy down into their place of where they belong, so that we do not have to fight our own battles, oh God, that you are the only one that are fighting our battles. We trust in you, we believe in you, and we appreciate you in every way imaginable. Thank you so much, God, for how you move through us. Thank you thank you so much, oh God, for how you elevate us. Thank you, oh God, for how you speak to us and how we're able to hear you. We love you so much, God. Thank you so much. Whew. Thank you, God. All right, let's get some messages. Ooh, like I feel so blessed, collective. I know it's hard, baby. I know it's hard. Shit, it's fucking hard. But guess what? We gonna get through this shit. I'm telling you, I'm riding with you. I'm telling you, I'm right here with you. I don't care what they do, collective. God got us, okay? So there gonna be some changes. I know there are, but you gonna have to hold on to it. You gonna have to be strong throughout it, because they're gonna be doing some hateful things, collective. Please, God, I'm asking that you bring justice right away. As they commit the crimes, I ask that you make them do the time. I pray that every enemy, every wicked agenda, every scheme, every plot, every plan that is being plotted at this time, I'm asking that there be justice immediately. I pray that the enemy is so scared to plot and plan against the chosen, towards the righteous, that every time they continue, that it be problems. Try us. Let me calm it down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Because, baby, I'm telling you, I'm not laying down for nobody. I'm going to be a prime example why you should never mess with a motherfucking chosen one. Where the chosen ones at? I tell you, I'm going to ride this shit out with you. You better be riding with me. Where you at? 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 Where the people at? Show me where you at, chosen. Where you at, chosen? What's up, chosen? What's up, chosen? What you want to do, chosen? What's up? Ha ha. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on. Come on. What you want to do? 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 Because God fight our battles, right? God fight our battles, right? Never let the enemy win, boo. Never let the enemy win. We gonna stand up right? Doing things the right way. I'm in the D, the dirty D. I'm in Detroit. I'm from Michigan. All right? With that said, baby, we rebuke the evil. We rebuke the hate. And we bring justice on our plate. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Get ready, 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 get ready. Child, they done turned the water off. I got like 2 sinks Now, you know, we preparing. They may turn the lights off. It's cool. But I want you to get ready. We ready. We ready. We ready for ya. We ready. We ready. We ready for y'all. Come on, come on. We ready. We ready. We ready for y'all. We ready. We ready. We ready for y'all. Eastside. Yeah. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. We ain't never scared, right? You got to stay prepared so you don't have to get ready. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm ready. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, collective? What you gonna do? You gonna lay down for him? You gonna lay down for him? Or are you gonna stand up? Stand for something or fall for anything? All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Ooh, they hating, collective. They hating. They hating. Make sure y'all share the live. Make sure y'all share the live. Let me share the live because you know they hating. We want to bring them in. Yeah, collective. I'm telling you, don't lay down for them, baby. They playing on your emotion. They want to make you scared, baby. They want to make you scared. But I'm telling you, we ain't laying down for nobody. We don't lay down for nobody. We don't lay down. We don't die. We multiply. Right? We don't die. We multiply. Make sure y'all share the live. Yeah. So get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Because they plotting, they scheming, they mad, they angry, they bitter, they losing control, child. Whew, they losing control, baby. But you gonna have to get through it because I'm telling you, God is like, I got you, boo. I got you, boo. So be prepared. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. They hating, okay? It's a lot of hating going on. Make sure y'all support the live because I'm telling you, they be hating. They be hating. So, yeah. This is a very... Okay, so God, please speak through me, removing all ego and just bring love into the situation. So, basically, guys, what's happening is you are rejecting what doesn't serve you, standing purely into your light. Okay? So you are a badass being full of light, love, and possibilities. And with you in this King of Swords energy, you are very clear on what you want. Okay? Maybe you may not know everything that could be happening, but you know, you could be in your head trying to be logical. You could be trying to be clear on your thought patterns. You know, there could be fear here, but I see that you get justice either way, okay? So you are going to be healing through this time. This is a very transformative time for you, collective, which is why you don't give up, which is why you keep going. It doesn't matter what these people do. It doesn't matter what they do because the goal is to heal through it, okay? So this is a very good time for you, collective. Even if you may feel a little out of balance, even if you feel out of alignment, the reason why this is a good time for you is because this is a time for you to energetically pull your energy back into where it was taken from. So now God is pouring into you what has been taken out of you. And it's stuck there, collective, because at this point you are healing. You are healing, and you are in this state of understanding, you know. This is where God has you on pause, you know. And I know it may seem a little, you know, okay, so your enemy who's being strategic, this person's at the end of their rope. They heartbroken. Your enemy is heartbroken. Clarify this enemy here. You getting justice from this enemy of yours. Yeah, this person in their head confused, bitter, angry, and defeated. They don't know what to do with you. They don't know what to do. Okay? They don't know what to do because they're upset because you're healing and you're evolving through the pain that this person is causing you. This person is making it so easy for you because you see right through it now. The issue is the games that your enemies plays now are so it's like they come into this form of a repetitive type of energy where nothing works anymore when it comes to trying to reel you in a fear-based matter. Okay, so the issue is their repetitive narcissistic ways are things that you're learning to catch up on. So when you understand a true narcissist, you know what they're about. You know that they're controlling. And when they can't have control, they begin to be they begin to fear. Okay? Meaning they're losing control because the weapons that they form will not prosper. And this is where they're getting angry because they're confused now. Your enemies really should be in a psycho hospital because right now they don't know what to do. They're pissed, they're mad, they're sad, they're giving up, they're confused, they're delusional. You know, somebody's losing it. Someone's really losing it. And every time there's always going to be justice. Yeah. So spirit is like, you know, so we got trust, not trusting each other. So yeah, this is a person that has issues with fairness. You know, this is a person that trying to mess up your stability. This is a person that you don't trust. They are not fair. They play on your emotion, and this is a person that you don't trust. Yeah, who could be causing issues for your stability. Yeah, definitely a person who's undermining you. Clarify more, ancestors. Clarify this person. Yeah, so it's a person that like doesn't want to close out a cycle that's really already closed. So this person is you know, not liking your independence, not liking that they cannot scare you into a submission. Okay, so it is, you know, regardless of what this person may want when it comes to trying to keep a cycle open. What they're realizing is that everything that they're trying to throw out to the collective and myself is only backfiring to them. And it's going as far as everything that this person has done in the past. Trust and believe me, this person ain't gonna have no luck. And they're scared. You know what I'm saying? They're really in fear. Tell me more. So what it is that this person is wanting to hold on to an invisible connection that they no longer have with you. That's their issue. Someone has issues with letting go. Someone has issues with control, letting go, and really need to get a psychological evaluation, because this person is really thinking that he could hold on to you, and that's just not the case. It's going to end painfully for this person, where a tower moment is going to be happening. All of this person's work in trying to keep a cycle open is automatically disrupted with this tower card. So it's saying that you stand alone, collective, and not alone, but you're with the divine, you know, and this person don't like that. So everything that this person is trying to manifest is resorting to a backfire. And it's stressing this person out because you're continuing to move on. And there's nothing this person can do about it. This is destined for you, collective. You're literally breaking a generational curse. And I promise you, anything that this person tries to do to you, let's just say they try to put their hands on you or try to cause issues for you painfully, baby, it ain't gonna, ooh, baby, let me just tell you, your enemy will be unalived. Seriously, it's not gonna be a joke for this person. And it's just a warning, okay? Because God is not playing with you, collective. You should really, they should really leave you alone, because they're like literally on thin ice, your enemies, okay? So with that said, the Six of Cups is in a reversal, saying that this person is definitely blocked from your energy. And it's because of your emotional control that you continue to keep is why things are continuing to backfire for your enemies. So the more and more they try to play on your emotions or cause you issues, collective, they're always going to be set back, okay? So while they're trying to set you back financially, and you may be experiencing difficulties due to the hands of your because of oppressor who keeps bothering you, will definitely get exactly what they deserve. The cycle is over. It's closed. And it doesn't matter what this person tries to do. It's closed, okay? So anyway, let's get some more messages. Yeah. So with the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords, it's someone who's struggling to like continue on. Like all of their efforts are never paying off. It's always backfiring. Someone's really tired. Someone's so tired, it don't make no sense, okay? So this person is tired, and I'm seeing here, you're tired too. But what I'm seeing also is that someone wants to be a part of your abundance here. So you got this Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. So you could be walking into something that's very lucrative, you know, and someone knows this too. And I'm seeing here like something could be given to you. Someone knows this. Come tell me more. Yeah, so with the Ten of Wands, I see someone could be heartbroken about this. Tell me more. Someone could be heartbroken about your healing and your new beginning, okay? It could be a water sign who wants to be a part of your good luck, a part of your changes, the good changes that you're going to be having. So yeah, with the Tower and the Justice card, it's saying that whatever tried to disrupt you or change your situation is causing for there to be justice, where the scales are going to be balancing. You know, even though you may feel like you could be having difficulty financially, maybe you feel stuck, there will be balance here, okay? So continue moving forward and believe and know that God is going to be blessing you. So what I'm seeing here is like you're strong enough to get through this. And at this time, you really don't have no feelings. You know exactly what you should be doing. And it's really time for you to just stick straight to the goal of continuing on with your journey, okay? So that means to focus on you. Keep your head down. Because definitely a bullying going on when it comes to you, collective. Someone picking on you constantly. And every time they pick on you, it's always a backfire for them. Someone's literally scared. This is your own family who could have been bullying you. These are people coaching others. They expected you to be scared, but what they're seeing is that energy is backfiring. These people are being coached on like how they're getting ideas on how to go about bullying you to gain, you know. They're wanting to control things behind the scenes. Definitely wanting to do that while you sleep well, cuz. So I mean, I'm telling you, collective, it's not going to be easy at what you're going through. There will be a bit of disasters when it comes to, you know, how you're getting through things. And it's due to people wanting to compromise with you. You know, these are people who could be sick, whatever's going on with them. They want to make things better with you. But I see that you rather do things on your own. Okay? So, yeah, you got family members here that are wearing false masks who want to come back around. And they want you to, like, they want you to be around them. They want to form alliances with you. They find you to be a blessing. They want to put you on reserve. They want to invest in you all of a sudden. They desire and know your worth all of a sudden. And so these are people who have false masks on. They're going to be faking, acting as if they want to make things right with you. But I feel like you're not giving to these people. You're releasing and letting go of what they're trying to give you. Okay? And that should be it. That should be how you're doing it. So we got this schedule. Someone could be scheduling a day to, wait, let's see, clarify, indulge. So you could be clarify aid. Let's see what this is. I bit my cheek. All right, so let's see. Clarify aid. So there's someone who's in this devil energy working with this amongst a group of people who want you to come to their aid. And they're slowly preparing to come towards you. It's two earth signs. They want to indulge with you. They want to give you a gift. They feel left out in your world. They feel left out in the cold. And I'm just seeing here, you closing this cycle out because you lived and you learned this experience. So look forward for a phone call or something. It could be someone reaching out to you, telling you that they miss you, or saying like, what's going on? Like someone going to be playing the dumb role when they call you. And I would advise you, collective, when someone asking you what is going on when they actually know what's going on, like one thing I don't like is people to play in my face. We're not about to explain to you gang stalking that you know is happening. Like, you know that you're gang stalking the collective. You know that you're a part of foreshadowing the collective. You know that you're a part of vandalizing the collective's property. You know what you're a part of. So for you to call the collective and myself asking, yo, what's going on? What you mean? What you talking about? It would be crazy for us to even argue or explain ourselves to such narcissists who really know what's going on. So when they call you and they say, what's going on? I would just say, I would hang up. Honestly, it ain't nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? You put the collective in such a difficult space in their life. It's to the point where, you know, you calling is an insult because you are part of it. You know exactly what's going on. No one about to be sitting here arguing with you when you know what you did. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, with that said, yeah, this emperor here, he's like, this person's such a narcissist. He is wanting justice and fairness all of a sudden. You know, this person, they don't know, their emotions are all over the place. 1 minute, they're trying to be controlling. The next minute, they're trying to, you know, act like they don't know shit. The next minute, they want to cause issues for you in your household. You know, this is a person that gets advice, horrible advice to do things to you, and then feels stupid in the end, looking dumb. Like, it's nothing to really say, you know. Yeah, they're looking at you as someone who's scrumdiddlyumptious or something like that. And they're seeing how they done left you to feel you feeling stuck. Like, this person literally caused many major setbacks in your life financially, and all of a sudden wants to like come around and be Captain Save-A-Ho. And that's just never gonna happen. You know, so this person is feeling all sorts of ways about you, and along with this water sign woman and whoever else he dealing with, ain't never been alone, ain't never, you know, had like, ain't never nothing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't never healed, been the same person since 2000. Nah, been the same person since 1973. You know what I'm saying? Or however old this person is. And they're just, you know, someone who makes reckless and foolish decisions, who could be going through major tower moments in their life. definitely towers where they've made decisions that were, you know, they clarify this, fool, where everything that they do collective is always going back to them. It's just never going to be right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this person knows that the past is over, and he wishes for the things to be happening in the past, or still has some sort of tie or stronghold to a past situation that has been over a long time ago. So with the tower is just saying that this is a situation that has fallen, you know. It's a lot of destruction that could be happening where the past is over, okay? Yeah, the death card is here along with the Four of Swords. Someone needs to recover, realizing that it's over. The past is dead. Yeah. Clarify this, ancestors. Clarify this. Clarify this. Yeah, so even when it comes to clarify, yeah, this alliance or relationship they had with you is over. Yeah, they're thinking about what used to be, wanting you to come to their aid, or thinking that they should come to your aid. This person, they don't know if they're happy, mad. You know, they know it's over, and their ego is just like, this person has a huge ego. They don't want to face the truth. They want to like keep holding on to something that is never gonna be, you know. It's never gonna be an opportunity for y'all to be like this person may want you to. So then we got friendships too. So some of your friendships, you know, they're like wanting to give you a gift. They're hesitant to contact you. They're hesitant. They feel like you're in conflict with them, or they could be mad at you, your old friends, you know, people that want to make a vow to you. They're doing spell work to bring you back. They have all this eternal love for you all of a sudden. And whatever they're doing is not working. They could be doing like earth magic or something. That ain't working. Yeah, to build eternal love. Like someone all of a sudden has eternal love. So they could have did like dirt magic or something. So with the collaboration, it's giving me that you could be relaxing through their magic. I'm also seeing that someone is in a third party situation and is acting as if it's an accident. Acting someone could have got someone sick, and someone could be mad thinking about someone that got them sick in the past. Yeah, so they could have indulged in something a little too quickly, and now they're feeling trapped in a situation that they can't get themselves out of, you know. So someone possibly got sick by this third party. Tell me more. Yeah, so they're trying to figure out what's going on with their body. With the Lover's card is someone making a choice. Let's see, what's this? It's just you as the collector. Oh, okay, so we got this Queen of Swords here who's gaining clarity along with a water sign. You know, someone could be you could be getting justice, where there could be changes happening, and you could be stepping into your independence. And I'm just seeing here that you're thinking about how to continue to keep going. You know, you're continuing to think about how to be inspired. You could be moving in a new house in the future. New things could be happening for you, or you're going to be very happy. You know, there's going to be a positive energy that you'll be getting or be having in the future. And when it comes to this Emperor, you know, he's going to be looking as if he is happy, but not going to be fulfilled. Like someone feels as if they may... you know how someone feels as if they have everything but don't have everything. Someone's trying to act like they're happy, but they're not. They're going through painful endings because of how so badly they want it to be perceived. Internally, they could be having anger issues with you. This is a person who has who's in competition with you. Like this person been in competition with you for years, it seems. You know, this person, you know, this is a person that's feeling very sad, emotionally unfulfilled, and trying to like understand their emotions, trying to understand um what happened. Like someone's like, I don't know what happened. Like things happen so fast or something. You know, someone's still trying to hold on to something that will never work because the other person, they're more angry. You know, so this Queen of Swords, she's angry. And she could be a clarify this Queen of Swords. Why the Queen of Swords here? She's angry because you're rising above the situation that could be happening where she feels uncomfortable. So what's causing you to close out this cycle completely, where it's showing that you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibility. This Queen of Swords, she could be very angry about that because things aren't really going the way she expected. You know, so this is you continuing on no matter what, collective. I don't care how hard it get. I want you to continue to keep going, keep mastering yourself, keep working on yourself while you're in isolation. You know, whatever happens, like if anything happens to your appliances and things of that nature, just continue to move forward and believe in yourself. Never give up. God is with you and I'm with you. The collective, whoever's going through this is with you, and we're going to get through this together. So be strong. Now is not the time to give up. You are almost there, you know. I want you to just focus and stay strong, okay? So I'm giving you my word that I'm never going back. And if I'm sitting here giving you my word that I'm never going back, your behind ain't going back either. All right? I'm going to pull you right along with me. And we're going to go down this yellow brick road to find out what's at the end of it, okay? Yeah, it's a disaster for people because people thought that you wouldn't be able to play this game. People thought that you wouldn't be able to indulge in the affairs that these people had for you, collective. I'm telling you to let it, like, make it, even though it ain't funny, like try to not be so serious, you know, make humor out of it at times. You know, I know it could be difficult, it could be a sad situation, it's hard, but I don't want you to be, you know, just stay strong and laugh a bit. As one of the readers say, laugh a bit, okay? Because it's hard, you know, and I'm not gonna sit here saying, oh, it's easy. No, it ain't easy. With that said, you have like an earth sign and a water sign who wants to come towards you. Yeah, they find you to be a badass being full of life. They know that, you know. Someone knows that. They see you in your glory. They see you in your Nine of Pentacles energy. They see you like winning, okay? You gaining victory throughout what you're going through. There's a lot of excitement behind you, collective. And I just see you soaring through, getting through the struggle. You got this. Never give up on yourself. Always stay strong in who you are. Because balance is happening here. And you're going to be able to juggle these situations where whatever pain you've been through is always going to go back to its rightful owner. Whatever's been sent to you, whatever's been done to you that was painful, I'm telling you, your ops are not doing too well, okay? They're tired and they're going through painful endings. So it's not hitting you, it's hitting these people. So now what they find, what they're wanting is for you to be their friend. But the issue is they cannot tell you this stuff. They cannot explain, oh, I want to be your friend. Because if they do that, they'll be looking crazy. Okay? And then you'll start to see right through them. You'll start, you know, understanding what they were a part of. And then y'all probably be fighting. And it's just not good to be around these people. You're gonna get justice, okay? So while you're coming out of like difficulty in the Six of Swords, I'm seeing like you soothing, you're getting through some hardship while your ops are gonna be going through difficulty. Now all of a sudden, I'm telling you, they want to be cool with you. They find you to be nurturing and stuff. Yeah. So with the Ace of Swords, that's the truth. But I'm seeing here that you're rejecting these offers with the Ace of Swords and the Four of Cups. You know, you're emotionally balanced. You know, you're still moving in love, but don't give these people what they want, okay? So the Moon card is you not knowing everything, okay? There is someone who's like feeling as if they lost you, okay? They feel like it's over. They know it's over, you know, because they see you surviving. Like, I see you gaining victory, and you having like true supporters, people that support you, and also people that are like obsessed with you and your energy. You got this Queen of Wands who's like angry, a Queen of Cups who's angry. These two are jealous. And they're not wanting to close out a cycle, but they're blocked from your energy. You know, these are people who want to refuse to close out something. Yeah, because they're shocked about this Ten of Pentacles. So you could be walking into a very abundant time in your life, collective, where things are going to be looking good for you. I don't want you to worry. I see something being given to you fairly, and someone being very disturbed by this, okay? So keep going. Don't give up, because someone already knows what's going to happen, okay? Two of Wands is, and you know, we know God knows what's going to happen, but mostly everybody really knows what's going to happen, and someone's trying to change the narrative of this situation, where even though people know what's going to happen, they're like wanting to change it. But the thing is, you cannot change what is set in stone, okay? When you are in your life's purpose and someone's a south in their south node and you're in your north node, and you literally walked into your purpose easily, well, not easily, you did the work to walk into your purpose, there is no one at all that can take this from you, collective. So stay on your journey, stay focused, stay clear on what you're wanting, stay clear on what you're needing, and know that you're going to get through this. All right? Someone's still trying to hold on to control, and they're stressing. And it's like someone really needs to heal, because it's not going to work for this person. No matter what they do to you, collective, I want you to stay balanced, okay? Because these people, there could be a chance for them to go to jail. And they're fully aware of this, okay? So their harm to you is causing you to evolve and you to heal, okay? And raise your psychic abilities, where you're able to block people out that don't serve you, people that pain you, you're blocking them out, so that pain could be causing them pain. I'm seeing here that someone did cause a lot of pain in your home. Maybe you could be hurt about your home. I know I am. You know, people, you know, yeah, someone's wanting to make you feel away, you know. But let's get some more messages on this. Clarify the Four of Wands. Clarify the Four of Wands. Yeah, it's dealing with your stability. All right, so there's a community of people who could be sad about your new opportunities, and this is the truth. So they know the truth of what's happening, and it's just a matter of time before things start changing for you. I see that you got a leg up in this situation, and things are going to be going in your favor, collective. So stay focused on the goal. You know, it's going to get harder because people, they don't want to see you do good, okay? There are people who want you to give up so that they can step into your spot. But I'm telling you, I'm telling you, now that you know that people are wanting to sit in your seat, get in your spot, it's time for you to get up and keep going. All right? This journey was for you and you alone. These are people on the side who've been sitting in your seat for a while, and it's time for them to get up so that you can sit down. So with that said, I want you to sit on your throne, collective, get on your high horse, and continue to keep moving. Never give up, because God is healing you while you're getting through what you're getting through. Never be afraid, never be ashamed, and never go back to what hurt you, okay? I know it's hard, but I'm seeing here that you're going to get through it. You're going to be healing through this. All right? So there could be someone hurting. Could be an earth sign man hurting about what you know. He's around a bunch of people. All of these people could be feeling left out in the cold. You know, they're knowing that a past situation is cut off. They know that you're not going back, even though they continue to offer you, a chance or something like that. But I'm seeing, yeah, someone's like really wanting to come back. They find you to be someone who's like someone that they miss, okay? So someone feels that they missed the opportunity with you. Someone's feeling left out in the cold, and they find you to be someone who's so inspiring. You know, it's a lot of anger that someone could be having, and all they can think about is how mad they are at themselves for choosing the choices that they chose. Like, someone's like, damn, like, why did I do that? Someone's in their head a lot. Someone needs to heal. They're too focused on you. All right, so yeah, with the Ten of Swords, is someone knowing that something is over. What else, ancestors? I can't make this up. Abundance, I'm telling you. So it says, I am limitless. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in the physical reality. So you're going to be manifesting, collective. You got abundance coming here. Be patient, because someone's regretting how they did you. They possibly are upset because they cannot be around what God is blessing you with, okay? So you may be down for a little bit, but I'm telling you, you will get through this. All right? So someone's regretting their health. Someone could be having health issues. And I'm seeing here that something could be over, okay? And someone could be having to focus on their health. But let's look into this. Clarify health, ancestors. Whew. Clarify health. It's a lot of mad people. I'm telling you, collective, protect yourself. All right, clarify health, ancestors. Why is health here? Someone could be healing right now. Someone's unaware. Clarify more about this health. Okay, yeah, your health is improving. Yeah, things are getting better for you when it comes to your health. You're working on your health. Yeah, Spirit is saying that the worst is over. So you went through a painful ending with your health, but your health could be doing better. And whatever happened, whatever someone tried to do to your health, I'm seeing here balance is restoring. Your health is being restored, okay? So whatever someone did to you, it's backfiring. Whatever someone tried to do to you, you're free. There's a cycle closing completely. And you have abundance in your health, abundance in your finances, and they're ending when it comes to what doesn't serve you, okay? So yeah, your health is going to be doing well. You'll be doing well. And you're going to be getting through what you're going through, okay? And that's true. So don't worry. You'll be fine. Yeah, you're going to be getting through it. You got the Chariot here. The Chariot is saying that you can move forward. We got the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone's stressing about an ending. Someone knows it's over. Yeah, whatever someone tried to do to you, it's returning back to the sender, okay? This person is feeling left out of your world. And I'm seeing here that you're stepping into a very prominent situation where, you know, you could be gaining financial stability. You could be a water sign, or there could be a water sign talking to others who are realizing that they have to walk away. Yeah, so with the Wheel of Fortune, this King of Wands, he is working with this Queen of Wands. They're going through huge setbacks where they wanted you win something difficult. I'm seeing whatever they wanted for you is happening to them. Yeah, and they're exhausted because they don't know what to do, because you're protecting your energy. So, you know, it's hard for someone to come in the way that they want. You know, someone who's consistently cause pain for your home. I see you getting justice throughout it. You know, so even though someone could be causing issues with the world card and the sun card, it's going to end out positively, okay, collective? Stay encouraged. Stay in your powers. You know, make sure that you stay balanced throughout what you're going through, because you deserve everything that you're going to be getting, okay? So with the Queen of Swords is you are in your truth. So let's see. So we have a Queen of Swords who's not very balanced. They could be mad. They could be dealing with this earth sign who's trying to be strong or in their ego. It's giving me that with the Ace of Cups and the Temperance is balance that is being restored. But what is this about? Let's see. Why is why is this card in the reversal? Why is the Temperance in reverse? Tell me about the Temperance. Because someone needs to loosen up, be a little lighter, have a lighter side of life. This person seems to be too serious or too worried. She can be unbalanced. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords here. What's going on with her? Why is the Queen of Swords? What's going on with the Queen of Swords? You're gonna be gaining success. You're persevering. Okay. It's because God is like, maybe you could be stressing because maybe you feel like you failed at love, or you failed at loving people, or people failed at loving you. I'm seeing here that God is saying continue to have hope and persevere. You know, there will be success either way, okay? So you may not believe it, but God is here with you, rocking with you all the way. And even though you may feel a little down, God is saying that, you know, I got you. I know that things are a little imbalanced, but I see that you have a lot of love. There could be someone who's like in their feelings, someone who feels defeated because you're still showing up as someone who's positive, got a lot of love in your heart. Someone doesn't know how you're doing it. You know, this is someone who could be feeling a way about you, feeling a way about how you handle certain matters. You know, I just see you getting through it, collective, and they're stressing a lot on the other side. You know, it's someone who wanted you to be in the energy that they're in, and it backfired. So someone literally losing it internally, and they're shocked about certain outcomes, certain ways, certain things that are playing out in your favor, okay? So we got okay. So I'm also seeing that someone's causing more pain for your home. Tell me more, ancestors. What's going on here? Tell me more. Yeah, definitely getting bullied when it comes to your home, okay? So someone's definitely trying to control things over your home, trying to cause issues with your home, trying to bring disturbances, okay? To like put you in a place where they want you out of your home. Yeah, trying to bring stress to you. Tell me more. Yeah, these are people coaching others on what to do and how to do it. Someone's feeling as if it could be an overload on what these people could be doing. Tell me more, ancestors. Give me more info. What's this? Clarify this. Yeah, so it's someone who wants to betray you. Tell me more. I see you getting victory throughout it, though. It's an emperor who's caused pain over your home. This father figure. Tell me more. Yeah, trying to control. Yeah, definitely in this devil energy. Very hateful. So this person who's caused pain for your home, he's mad because it's really affecting him in the end, because everything he's done to your home or caused for your home is currently going back to this person. This person's using his he uses his status for power plays, you know, to control and manipulate. This person got into this position just to like control situations with you. And it's because this person is mad because even though he's strategizing around your home, this person, he ain't doing good. Clarify this Emperor. Yeah, so he's mad because he's just pissed. Because things aren't going how he wants. Tell me more. So it's giving me that he's, you know, you're used to being like an introvert. And you're used to you know, these are people collaborating with him. They're looking at memories. They just not happy, okay? They're not happy at how things are. Clarify schedule. So this person is aware that what is this? Clarify. So this person finds you to be a blessing and they're mad because just things are not playing out how they want, okay? So this person is very stressed and feeling left out, you know, feeling left out in the cold, feeling as if like he's a failure, feeling he feeling away. He ain't doing good. It be the people that be doing doing horrible to you. This person, they feel like, oh, they want to marry you all of a sudden after they've been doing whatever they wanted on the street with all these women and their wife and they third party situations and stuff. Now they want to, you know, they're sad and all that. They broken hearted. And honestly, the collective don't care about your heart, okay? So with the nine of Pentacles, I'm seeing here that you're going to continue to stay doing you, collective. You've mastered yourself, and I'm just seeing here that God is going to bring you the justice that you deserve, okay? So we're getting out of this situation where your ops are trying to control and delegate you and your life. I ask that the Most High God remove every... I ask that the Most High God remove every stronghold that is on the collective right now. That every unrighteous being that wants to control the chosen, the called ones, you know, those who are answering their call and those who are on this righteous journey, those who are on the road less traveled, I'm asking that the Most High God release each and every karmic that is trying to hold on to the collective's coattail, remove them and shut the door, God. We ask that the vote door be locked, closed, and sealed, oh God, for these people never to come back to the collective's lives again. That we're able to get through anything that they put us through, oh God, that you give us the strength to be able to get through it. They find your strength to be heartbreaking, collective. Isn't that sad? You know, this earth sign here, he could be heartbroken because the issue is someone's checking the your temperature. They're like, okay, well, how is this person doing? How is he doing today? You know, did he flake yet? Did she flake yet? Did, you know, how are they feeling? Are they sad yet? Someone realizes that they really should be walking away. And then we got this water sign here. He's what is he doing? He heartbroken too. He heartbroken about the choices he made. Yeah. So this Queen of Swords, she's collaborating with these men. No, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. She could be feeling stuck. She's dealing with this water sign as well. All of them communicating. There's a lot of anger that these people are having. They're mad about your independence. It's just something about you, collective, that these people, they hate. And it's really dealing with your abundance and what you'll be stepping into. Someone's very angry. They thought you would flake, but you're gonna be celebrating very soon. And yeah, it's a celebration that you close out a cycle completely, okay? And now you could be in recovery mode, and there could be somebody watching your every move. I'm telling you, don't go back, okay? These people, they baiting on you. You're their bait, okay? They trying to catch you like they catch a damn roach, child. So with the Five of Pentacles and the Star, is someone being left to heal, someone having to choose to heal. It's over for this person, you know. I'm also seeing here that you're rising, even though you could be going through difficult times, collective. Even though you're going through difficult times, collective, even though things could be a bit confusing for you, I'm seeing here that you're getting through it and God is making it easier for you. Okay, so I don't want you to give up. I want you to stay focused. I want you to stay resilient, just knowing that like God is gonna to do for you. Okay, they're gonna do a lot of hateful things, collective. You know, these are people who are trying to fight their way back in. The thing is, they have to do the shit secretly with spell work or with manipulation, with trying to force you in certain difficult situations. These people, they don't want to see you do well, collective. That's the last thing they want to see because they're so hateful. And the issue is, y'all could have been winning together if they would have only act right. But now it's too late. These people can never come back again. So this emperor, he's still controlling. You know, he's working with a fire sign man. They're both uncomfortable and they're knowing that it's over. You know, even though they're trying to hold on to something here, I'm just seeing here that it's over. So this is someone who's fully aware of this as well. They could be working with the earth sign high priestess, you know, trying to do magic. But, you know, the magic that they're doing is only giving you justice. And they feel a way about that. So, yeah, someone tried to use their control issues to manipulate your journey, to cause stagnation in your life, to ruin you, to take away things in your home, to cause vandalism in your home. And I'm seeing here, collective, that you're continuing to keep moving. Never lay down for these people. Always stay strong and know that the interference is more so to do with to see what you like, how you give up. Like someone's like, you're like a case study. And also the download that I received is there could be someone who signed something where there were like particular ideas that were made when it came to you on how to interfere in your life and how to cause like issues that would give you, make you feel like real hurt and betrayed. And so someone signed this document, right? This is what I'm getting. And when they signed the document, they couldn't renege on it. So like the person is giving me like I told y'all in the movie with Aladdin and how the genie had to answer the 3 wishes of the bad guy. I don't remember the bad guy's name, but he looked like a pirate. And so even though Aladdin was someone who had a good spirit and had the lamp first, when the other person took the lamp, he created his 3 wishes. And even though he didn't want to do things that, I think his name was Bazaar, whatever his name was, he didn't want to do he didn't want to do any of what the person in control over the lamp wanted them to. Oh, Jafar. Okay, thank you. I knew it was something like Bazaar. Jafar, thank you so much. Beanie Baby. Yeah, so he was sad, and the way he was doing all of the manifestations for Jafar, the way he was looking, he was so sad. Because the issue is, this person, they want you back. But because they signed a contract, and because, you know, the issue is, someone has to play this shit out. Someone has to ride it out. They cannot, it's always going to be blamed on the person you know closest to you, which is the person you can't stand. So they get the blame because you know them. You know what I'm saying? You know them and you know they're a part of that shit. So because they're a part of it, something that's wicked, and because they possibly signed something, meaning they cannot renege on what they signed. So even if they want you back, even if they're trying to get you back, it's levels to trying to get you back. See, the issue is if you were to go back, then you're not only marrying this one person, you're marrying their whole toxic ass family. It is your protection, Lakeisha, because I'm telling you, the issue is they have to play these cycles out because, first off, I believe for some reason I know like this stuff has to be written, because ain't no way you going through all this collective and this stuff is not written. Like, these people, they know what you thinking. They know where you gonna be before you be there. Like, someone knows everything that's gonna happen anyway. Everybody knows but you. I wouldn't be surprised if they made that one song, She Knows, for you. Or the other song, nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. You know that one. Nobody's gonna know. Well, you think they'll know? Nobody's gonna know. And you end up finding out. So, with that saying, yeah, like, you a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. And everybody knew that shit. They knew that. Okay? So, the issue is, the problem is, do you know? Like, when you think of the Lion King and how Simba, his father passed away, but people knew, or the bamboo knew that exactly, Beanie Baby. The bamboo knew that Simba was the chosen lion, you know? He was like, do you remember? You know, do you remember? So when people speak on you, collective, the reason why a lot of people be jealous is because people be knowing who you are before you know. Okay? And so the issue is you don't know. You're the one confused. You're just walking in la la land trying to figure it out. You know, you figuring it out, but people are very shocked. And this is you being shocked too. But you are always the light. People knew that. You know what I'm saying? It was just they were just waiting on you to find out. Waiting on you to get to a certain level, okay? So now that you're here, what are you going to do? Are you going to give up? Are you going to play small? Are you going to think big? So, yeah. It ends painfully for a lot of people, and it's because many of your ops, your opposers, played a certain position that they were supposed to play. So the issue is you cannot really be mad at your opposers, because it was a role that they came to this life to play for you to learn who you were. All right? So are you going to take your anger out on your opposer, or are you going to continue on with the lesson? You know, are you going to learn the lesson and realize that God put you on a certain pedestal on your throne before you were even born? It was already passed to you, collective. You've always been the shit, but but you had to figure that out. You know? You had to figure that out. All right? So once you figured it out, people, they start getting mad. They like, oh shit, she or he, they figuring it out. Now that you're figuring it out, it's getting a little tight up in here. It's getting a little hot. Because some things have to be arranged. Some things have to be fixed. Documentation have to be set. You know what I'm saying? Because things were already set in stone. They just were waiting on you to wake up. And here you are, collective. 2026. This is exactly where they wanted to put you. Making you feel like you wasn't shit. They're like, nah. Like, even though we know who this person is, we can't let that person have that. They're too black. They're too light. They're too this. They're too that. They're too big. They're too tall. They're too skinny. They're too stupid. You know, they don't know time. They don't know math. They don't know. They don't know. They don't have an IQ like me. You know, whatever the case may be, your justice was always to learn how to, like, emotionally balance your energy. You know, there's opportunities here, collective, where people are feeling left out in the cold because everyone knew but you. People were playing in your damn face, controlling you, acting as if they were the boss. And you better learn, like, listen, these people, they don't even know their place in life. People who have positions where they get paid a lot of money. Most of these people, I'm seeing like an earth sign man here. He don't even, he's just selfish and greedy, you know, controlling, you know. This person, he wants control. He's feeling left in the cold. You know, these people, they want so much but not done any work on themselves. They want to be around you, collective, because you embody that 10 of Pentacles energy. So make sure you stay humble. Make sure you learn that it's all about, it's the lesson of life is all about being humble and having self-love for yourself and others, okay? So someone's manifestations are not working anymore. It's causing them pain. It's balancing the scales. While you continue to sit high on your pedestal, collective, you found your throne. All right? And that's clear, you know? It's painful for these people to have sat in so many like someone has a routine down to the T that now has to remove themselves from a position that they're no longer able to have. Okay? This is a person who's uncomfortable with what you know and who you are. Someone who was playing a position, they shouldn't even been in that seat. All right? And that's clear. Like, someone's fully aware of that. Someone was playing their role to the T. All right? They stressing, knowing that they have to heal. Someone knows that they have to heal. Someone knows that they wasted a lot of time. You know, this is a person who's still trying to, like, you know, wonder, like, do they know? Yeah, we know. Like, you gotta go heal, boo. Something wrong with you. Yeah, you don't want to learn nothing. You don't want to take this offer. Like, you know that you got to close the cycle out. And even though you may fear having to close the cycle out, you trying to still control what no longer can be controlled. So yeah, someone's still trying to control something here. They know they got to let it go. It's over. Yeah, it's over. Because judgment call is here, okay? And they're pretty much aware of it. It's the truth. And as much as this person wants to, like, try to work on something here, I'm just seeing here that this person is being blocked. They have a lot of, like, control issues. It's an air sign man. He don't know how to let it go. Yeah, definitely working with this Queen of Wands woman. All of them are scattering around like a bunch of flies and ants. Knowing that everything that they did to you, collective, is going back to a sender. Everything that they did will end painfully for these people. I'm telling you, they're not going to have no luck. Okay? So these people, they're going to be losing a lot, being left to heal just like you. Okay? So everything they put out to you, collective, is what is going back to them. So with the Chariot, you know, you get to move forward because you're a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. But remember to stay in control of your ego, because there is someone who's looking at you. They looking at you like they worried. You know, this is a person that's still trying to figure out how to gain control. They're losing their mind. It's an earth sign man. He's really like losing it. Continuing to like hold some sort of control in the emotion that he don't know how to let go of. A liar, a thief, a stealer, a thief, someone who steals, causes issues for people. You know, this person ain't gonna have no luck, you know. They have a different type of mind frame. Yeah, definitely always ending up in the cold. It's going to backfire. Everything this person does to you, he's not on a goodwill. Trust and believe that. Always feeling defeated because everything this person wanted for you is only happening to them. And this person, they're trying to save face, acting as if everything is cool in their world, but they know the truth. They know that they're not doing good. And someone should really admit that. You know, everything this person did to you, collective, I'm telling you, they're not going to have no luck. So what I'm seeing here is that you got possibly new opportunities here. And someone wants to be your friend. They want to be connected to you before you step into this change, this abundant period that will be given to you. These are new opportunities, okay? So look out for it. You got changes happening where you close out a cycle completely. And, you know, someone could be feeling real hurt about it. Someone's disturbed. But it's okay. I want you to continue to keep going. Someone has to play their role out because the issue is, even though you guys are at the end of it, someone's having to play the role out because that's what the contract exists of, is what I feel like. There could be something that was signed that has to be played out, and even though someone don't want to play it out, they have to because it makes them look like the bad guy. So even if they wanted to get back with you because they were even a part of that BS, is what makes you guys never go back. So you're never supposed to go back, which is why the situation was so heavy, collective. The situation that you went through was so evil, so hateful, and it got so tough because it was a cycle that you were never supposed to repeat. Okay? So this here is like the thick of it, meaning it's getting heavy for you, and it's because this person has to play it out, has to play this role out, and they don't want to play it out because, again, them playing out this role of a narcissist, even though they are a narcissist, is more so guilt that this person has because they signed up for this. So you are just the one. They messed with the wrong one, collective. And since you were the one that was chosen for this here situation, it's more so like you were chosen to break the curse. Okay? This person don't want to break the curse, but they have to play this evil role because it's what they have to do, but they don't want to do it. So give your enemies grace and let them play their part while you play yours, collective, knowing that you will never die until it's time. You will never be touched. You will always elevate throughout the scarcity that they want to create for you. You will not have fear because the Most High God is near, and I'm near you, and the collective and all of us are supporting each other. Know that this had to be the way that things had to play out. So go ahead and play your part, collective, because we're breaking these cycles, and I don't give a care what nobody got to say. It's going to be broken. Someone regrets what they signed up for. Someone regrets what they did to you. Someone's definitely envious of you as well. Tell me more. You got freedom here. Spirit is like, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So meaning, you know, even though there is an ending, Spirit is like, I want you to be focused more so on what you can handle. The things you cannot handle that are out of reach for you to handle, I'm telling you, don't worry about it. Cast your fears. Let God handle your fears. Accept the things you cannot change. And only deal with what you can. Okay? If it's beyond you, it's nothing you can do. So why worry? You know what I'm saying? If they're threatening to do certain things, like do the lights next or the water, the heat, the all that, you know, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I want you to have so much faith that you give your fears to God. All right? Because your freedom is up. Okay? You're free. And now you get to walk freely in this because of your self-esteem. You gained the self-esteem that you needed to get to the next level. There are always lessons, collective. All right? And there are people who are in guilt of how they treated you. They're in guilt of leaving you by yourself. These people, they're feeling away. Believe it or not, collective, they're feeling away. So I want you to stand 10 toes down for yourself. Know that your self-esteem and courage is going to get you through this. Your prayers are going to get you through this as well. Spirit is telling you to imagine what you want, okay? Because God is going to give you exactly what you want and what you need. All right? You got honesty here. So if you're asking for more honest people to be around you, then God is going to grant you that. Someone has to be honest with themselves on this envy that they have. Let's look into this envy. Clarify envy, ancestors. Who's this envious person? I mean, we know it's a lot, but clarify envy. Clarify envy. It's someone who's going to be going through karma. This Queen of Wands. She's envious of you, and it's because she thought that she could she really thought she could beat you. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't realize that she didn't know who you were. All right? So it ends her opportunity of trying to sit in your seat. Now this person wants to be your friend. They want to be cool with you now. Okay? It's because of what you have, collective. Anybody that wants to be around you because of what you have or want to take your place because of who you are and what you stand for is not a person that you want to deal with, okay? So be careful of people that are envious. You got this earth sign woman who's envious, who's feeling like it's over, feeling like they got 10 swords in their back. Then you got this King of Cups who wants fairness with you. Clarify this person. Yeah, they could be a high priestess. They're jealous. You know, this person is obsessed, jealous, and could be like into like spirituality a lot. He's jealous of your clarity. Also jealous that you left him where he is. Okay, so this tower is shocking. So yeah, this person all of a sudden wants, they envy you so much they want to be connected to you, but they're cut off. None of your family need to be in your life, collective, but certain people, okay? Protect your energy from people who really played on you, okay? Don't accept them people back. They don't deserve to be in your life. God is wanting you to be more in alignment. And just remember, you know, the roles, like it was all destined to happen. So with the perseverance is that you're moving forward either way, okay? You're moving forward either way. And just stay humble. Make sure you stay humble. We got deception. So yeah, someone needs to release attachment due to scattered energy. This person has been deceiving you, collective. They've been doing a lot of dirty things to you. Okay? And now they want to come out of this air sign woman. She could be wanting to come out of conflict with you. She's made a lot of reckless decisions when it came to you, and she's just a mess. Okay, she feeling stuck. She feeling low vibrational. Low vibrational. She's trying to keep her appearance together, but deep inside she's disturbed. She just ain't doing good. She did a lot of shiesty things to you, along with this water sign man who's stressing in their head a lot, trying to keep it together. It's someone who's been crying. You know how you cry? Like today I saw my daughter on the FaceTime, and I was crying because I miss my babies, you know, and I was crying, and I didn't want to let my kids see me cry. But you know what the Nine of Cups is? Someone trying to keep it together, but deep inside they can't save face. See the difference between the us collective and our ops. They like to put on a face. You know, they like to fake it. You know, these are people who like to act like they're something that they're not, but really they're going through it. Clarify this earth sign. Yeah, it could be family that want to collab with you, but they're imagining how things would be if you were to come towards them. These people are, they want to make a promise to you, like, yeah, you're not dealing with these people. They want you to compromise with them. They're stressing. They find you to be someone who's peaceful. They find you to be someone who's easy to to get along with. They see you as an introvert. Like, they really like you, collective. You're well, I won't say they like you like that, but they find you to be a sweetheart. You know, these are people who are all of a sudden remembering what you brought to the table. Someone learned too late. Yeah. So they're not working together. They're having issues with attachment. I'm asking and begging that the Most High God teach people how to remove themselves from the collective's energy. We're asking for every stronghold to be removed, destroyed, released, and thrown into the dungeon where it belongs, thrown into the pits of hell, so that the collective and myself can be free from all negativity, people who are controlling, bitter, angry, and like things going their way without doing the work. Okay, so this could be a dysfunctional family that you're removing yourself from. You're no longer dealing with these people, and these people find it to be painful. It's a water sign woman who finds it to be painful. You don't want nothing to do with her. I'm seeing here you keeping it moving. You're continuing to keep it going, and someone finds it. Someone's heartbroken. Yeah, they're heartbroken. They don't know how to feel about it. This could be an air sign who wants to come back around. You got a lot of people in your energy, collective. A lot of these people, they all of a sudden want to be loyal to you now. They want to heal things. They heartbroken. You know, they know that the past is cut off. You know, you're no longer living there. And so these people really need to learn how to move on, release you, stop watching you, let go, because we're removing ourselves. We no longer want to be around you. You hateful, you're evil, and you know you are part of wicked agendas that do not serve the collective's interest. So yeah, spirit is like, release these ops of yours need to release their agenda, release their attachments, and move on, learning how to hone onto their own energy, learn how to heal their own energy, and learn how to like remove stress and strategic plans, because every strategic plan that they have is always causing them to have scattered energy. These are people who want to always plot and plan. Clarify the strategy, ancestors. It's definitely on how to control. This queen of Pentacles is trying to control a situation, but it's always leaving this person in the cold. Like she having difficulty trying to control something. Expect like someone to reach out to you. All right, someone needs to find a lesson. Stop doubting and find a lesson of letting go. Someone needs to find the good in goodbye. Someone wants you to forgive them. You forgive them, but you just won't forget. And Spirit is asking that these people find other lessons, consider other options. So someone thinks that you're their option. Someone needs like psychological help, professional help when it comes to counseling, when it comes to their mental health issues, because it's a person who's depending on you. Someone needs to stop depending on your energy, because you're separating yourself. You're in solitude. This person needs to know that. Okay, so yeah, someone has scattered energy. Someone needs to speak to a professional. Yeah, You have balance that is happening. I see you, you know, you taking, someone needs to take the high road because someone feels ashamed of themselves. This is what they're discovering. They're discovering that they've enabled themselves for a long time and that you're not moving for these people. You're standing your ground no matter what these people do or say. You're always going to stand your ground, collective. Stand your ground. Don't give up for none of these people. Yeah, so this person needs to release their attachment. I'm declare, decree, and establish that every stronghold that is trying to connect to the chosen, that is trying to connect to the righteous, those who are on the righteous path, those who are on the road less traveled, whoever you are, collective, and myself, I'm asking that each and every one of these demonic beings that like control remove their attachment now, that the collective will not be dealing with these people ever again, and that we're not going to fold for nobody because we're standing exactly where we want to be in our solitude and in our peace. And while that happens, we're asking that every negative energy that has been sent to the collective be reversed back to its rightful owner. We're asking for justice when it comes to people trying to hold on, or demonic beings trying to hold on to the collective's energy. Okay? There's deception. Someone's moving shiesty. Clarify this, ancestors. Let's see. Oh well. Ancestors, what's this person up to? Clarify deceit. Clarify deceit. Oh, deception is gone to an end. Okay. So this sneaky energy here, clarify this, is causing someone to have like obstacles because of what they've been doing to you. Clarify this. What is this deception? Can you tell me what the deception is, ancestors? Is there any way we could find out what this is exactly? Deception. I mean, definitely this earth sign moving very recklessly when it comes to you being very childish. Okay? Let me see. Doing things out of control because they have these people mentally ill. So this person appears to be in a hidden strategic phase of transformation, acting quietly while trying to maintain control. The coffin and death show that something has ended or is being deliberately closed out, but the snake and the seven of swords suggest this isn't fully transparent. There are withheld truths, avoidance, or manipulation involved. Bear and mountain indicate a power struggle and sign a significant blockage. They want security, dominance, or stability, yet feel stuck or unable to move forward openly. Despite this Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, and Four of Wands, show genuine emotional feelings and desire for emotional renewal or reconciliation. Possibly imagine a happier or more stable connection. However, the Three of Swords reveal emotional pain, indecision, and deliberate delay. So they torn between heart and self-protection, choosing to pause. So this person is all about their money. There's a cycle that's ending. One emotional cycle, emotional attachment, but guarded, strategically waiting and trying to gain control before making a move. Feelings are present, but fear, secrecy, and self-perseverance are currently running the show. So this person who's done a lot of shiesty things to you, collective, is trying to figure out how to come back around, but with the death card, it's like something's over. You know, this person's lied on you, caused issues for your home, you know, put you in a car accident and all other types of things. This person played many roles in your life, causing setbacks for you financially, you know, moving very deceptively. And this person ain't gonna have no luck, okay? So stay away from this person. Anything else? Anything else? Definitely falsified documents and stole your information, trying to frame you, trying to be you. This is a person who's doing chaos magic that's returning back to them every time. This person, they'll never add up to you and they know it. Others hate it. Another plot is being worked on. Clarify this. Tell me more. You are protected from spell work and gossip. You are protected from spell work in a group of people. Someone is giving you an evil eye and is seriously jealous of you. Return back to sender. So you are going on vacation soon. Pack your bags. Your ancestors need water, food, and a clean altar. You keep making the right decisions and you getting a higher ranking because of this. This person will be going to prison soon, okay? So, you're headed on the right path, collective. Just be patient. This person is a user. They want what you have, okay? And you're healed. You got healed love coming. Be patient and love on yourself. Wanting to give you what they have. Be careful of someone trying to give you their disease, because they're a thief and they're a liar. And the Most High is pleased with how you are doing things. Okay? Stay consistent on your path, collective. Someone's a part of this secret society. Mason, a cult. Stop dating this person. They're addicted to sex, drugs, lust, third parties, and they carry a red flag across their spirit. And this situation will not work out for you. It's going to backfire in the end. So be careful of who you're dealing with. Make sure you're making the right choices when it comes to your life, collective. And I don't care how hard it get. Don't you ever go back. You are too close, too far to give up now. Okay? So let's get some last messages. I'm going to get a message from the Most High. Let me pull an oracle. Yeah, so you got the light of the world. Tell me about this, ancestors. You got Hilron. And, you know, there is towers that are happening for your ops collective, where these people, they could be playing chess. You know, you got wish fulfillment, all right? So there is more, there are going to be happy times coming through, and you are the lost treasure that people have lost, and you're on this quest getting exactly what you deserve. Clarify this, the lookout, clarify lookout. So when it comes to lookout, we got the bouquet in the reversal. Clarify bouquet. It's someone who's committed to themselves to absolutely nothing. They thought they were getting they did everything to try to they did everything to try to stop you, and committed themselves to something that is not working out. So it's a group of people that could be communicating about a loss that someone has or had. Clarify the lookout. Clarify lookout. It's someone who wanted to who failed at putting you into a committed relationship with a deceitful relationship. Someone who's deceitful or could be connected to a deceitful person. They could be married to this person. Clarify the ring and the bouquet. Why is the bouquet reversed? Why is the bouquet reversed? Because it's someone who's wanting to come towards you, but they're not giving nothing, okay? So they're at a pause. They have to, they cannot come towards you. This is a person who wants to, who's being directed to come towards you. They stressing. They got some sort of addiction towards you. Someone needs to heal. Someone got mental health issues. It's an earth sign woman as well. She's going through like jealousy issues. She's stressing. She heartbroken. She want to reach out to you secretly. This could be a sister, a brother. Tell me more. They're feeling defeated by you. They're angry. They're blocked. They're in this Five of Pentacles where someone's feeling real low. They're not doing too well. So with the Star card is, you know, you're rising above this while someone is unhinged or mad about you. You're like you glowing, like you showing up for yourself. You know, you're okay, collective. You're stepping into this Nine of Pentacles energy where you're just solely focused on you. There are people who are being blocked off in your energy, and they don't like that. They don't like your boundaries, okay? They don't like that you found them out. They don't like that you know about them. Yeah, they don't like that you figured them out, okay? So these are people who want to commit to you, but they're shysty, they're deceitful, and you see them for who they are, okay? Definitely want to communicate with you. They're talking to each other on how they can, when they can schedule a phone call with you, okay? So someone wants to put you in disappointment, or someone could be feeling disappointment. They could have been doing libations on you to like force some sort of outcome that they wanted. Clarify this loneliness. Yeah, it's giving me that someone wanted you to commit to a third-party situation, but you rejected that. These are friends who like hear good news about you. Clarify this. These people, they're wanting to come. They thought that you would care. So these people who bullied you thought that you would care that maybe somebody broke up or something. Clarify this marriage. Yeah, clarify the marriage. Yeah, so someone wants to heal something with you, but that's not possible. Marriage is in reverse. Okay, you're being protected from this. Someone tried to give you a fake ass commitment, wanting to marry you, and they're shocked because something didn't work out. Clarify bully. So yeah, someone's stressing. This person who caused you issues is stressing. Clarify bully. Yeah, so they're losing, they're getting bad news and they're blocked off from your energy. So you're healing, rising above this, while this person is experiencing a painful ending. They're feeling, they're angry. They're in this Five of Swords energy where they're heartbroken. Okay, so you're rising above it, and I see, you know, with the Knight of Swords is swift action happening for you, collective. And this Queen of Cups, she's angry, definitely angry, you know, wanting or wishing that they could make things work, but with the World card here is a cycle that's closing. You're being protected from these people. So yeah, that's what I got. There are people that are not happy about this choice that was divinely guided by the Most High. God is working through you to make sure that you close these cycles out. It ain't gonna be easy because these people, they're not gonna let up without a fight. And so, you know, these people, they're getting tired and they're knowing that they have to close this cycle out even though they don't want to, because losing you is messing up their shit. So with that said, you no longer are dealing with this person. They're bullying you because of that. So you got good news coming, and this could be around the corner, where good things could be happening for you. You also, let's clarify friendship. Clarify friendship. Clarify friendship. So we got the Empress. People are trying to like connect with you because you bring like abundance, but I see you closing that cycle out when it comes to old friends. So people are looking in their memories, remembering what you bring, and they have like a strong attachment to you. Someone has to learn how to release you. It's a man who's like wanting to come towards you, wants a relationship with you. All of a sudden they see forever with you, but they're deceitful. Okay, so protect yourself. Yeah, you got an air sign that wants to be connected to you too. This King of Wands still holding on. Like, these people crazy. They see you as the Empress collective. Stay strong in who you are and know that people are going through difficulty because they cannot hold on to you. They cannot string on to your tail, holding on to you like that. The devil is a lie. Okay? So stay strong and know that your commitment comes with when God tells you. Okay? So your husband, your divine counterpart will be gifted from the Most High, not from wicked people. Okay? So just stay focused, stay rooted, and know that God got you. Yeah. There's like people who are playing, clarify the chess. Yeah, so when it comes, the goal, the chess, the games are really over with. Okay? So someone could be burdened by how whatever game they tried to play, it didn't work out. Let's see. It did not work out. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's stressful for someone, okay? Someone's stressed about your good luck. Clarify, yeah, your hard work is paying off. All right, and there's a lot of conflict behind this. This Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, she's so angry. She pissed. Okay? She's pissed. All she can think about is how you rising up above all this hate, okay? So, I'm telling you, get ready. New opportunities, abundance is flowing in your life. And there are people who feel a way about it. I'm seeing a lot of success happen for you where towers are being shifted and torn down for you to step into a very abundant place in your life, collective. You got wishes being fulfilled in the future. There will be changes happening. And no one's going to be able to change that. No matter how much they try to cause for you, you will see wish fulfillment. You will see happiness, okay? And this is that tower. It's like, it could be like 2 more towers that have to fall. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be, you know, you'll see. All right, but stay consistent. You are the light, okay? And you got your ancestors protecting you while your enemies are ending up in a very difficult situation. It's not going to be good for them. Everything that they do will backfire while you get initiated. So there's an initiation coming here. You'll see things are going to be getting better for you. Let's get some last messages, and we're going to get a message from the Most High. Most High God, give me a last message. No, give me an oracle and I'll do a Bible verse. Yeah. So you're like, I just heard, Mama, I ain't got time for dancing. That's just gonna have to wait a while. Ain't got time for messing around. And it's not my style. This whole town can slow you down. People taking the easy way. But I know exactly where I'm going. I'm getting closer and closer every day. Almost there, almost there. People around town think I'm crazy, but I don't care. Trials and tribulations, I have my share. This old town ain't gonna stop me now, 'cause I'm almost there. Now you got the happy card. God is like, I want my baby to be happy. You are God's baby collective. God wants you to be happy. You got milk and honey. There's good things happening for you. Just stay poised, stay patient. You know, there will be changes happening in your life. But you're going to have to be strong through it, collective. Are you willing to go through it? Are you willing to fight? Or are you going to go back to what hurt you? I'm trying to amp y'all up. Because I'm telling you, life for me ain't been no crystal stair. Let me read that poem by Langston Hughes. Life for me ain't been no crystal stair. And that's the truth. That's the truth. That poem is so real. Well, son, I tell you, life for me ain't been no crystal stair. It's had cracks in it and splinters and boards torn up and places with no carpet on the floor, bare. But all the time I see been a climbing. But all the time eyes have been climbing on and reaching landings and turning corners and sometimes going in the dark where there ain't been no light. So boy, don't you turn back. Don't you sit down on the steps 'cause you find it kind of hard. Don't you fall now, for eyes are still going, honey. Eyes are still climbing, and life for me ain't been no crystal stair. So they may get your lights. They may do the twitching and flicking. I'm telling you, I don't give a care what they do, collective. Don't you go back. Don't you go back. Life for us ain't been no crystal stair. Okay? It's exactly what we talking about. Shoot, this is some difficult. This is difficult. Like they trying to make it. Oh God, they making it hard. They making it hard. They making it hard. Then they want to be a friend, child. The answer is no. Keep going. Keep staying focused, collective. I don't care how hard it get. Make them mad. 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 Make your enemies mad. What they're recognizing is that all that glitters ain't gold. They know that shit. That's what they're thinking, okay? Because you're going a distance, collective. Your tenacity is causing a huge upheaval for your enemies. Don't you ever give up, okay? Chop wood and know that you're fated for this journey. it's this was never for your enemies. It was just for them to play a role so that you can become stronger. They assisted you in breaking the cycles. They tricked you into your blessings, collective, even though they tried to do everything to set you back. What they're realizing is, damn, I helped her or I helped him become their best self. These people thought they were playing you. They were blessing you. Thank your opponents. Thank your ops for what they did. They put you in a very beautiful place, collective. So I'm telling you, whatever they do, whatever plans they have, don't you ever give up. Don't you go back. I want you to get through it because I want to know what's at the end of the yellow brick road. Why is everyone so mad right now? You know what I'm saying? Why is all this happening? You know why, collective. Come on now. Anyway, Most High God, Mother and Father of Righteousness, please give me the last message for the collective. Please help me. And thank you. Thank you. So we have 1 Samuel's 23 and 27. David spares Saul. All right. So it says, now it happened when Saul had returned from following the Palestines, that it was told to him, saying, "Take note, David is in the wilderness of En Gadi." Then Saul took 3,000 chosen men from all Israel and went to seek David and his men on the rocks of the wild goats. So he came to the sheepfolds by the road where there was a cave, and Saul sent and Saul went to attend his needs. David and his men were staying in the recess of the cave. Then the men of David said to him, "This is the day of which the Lord said to you, Behold, I will deliver your enemy into your hand, that you may do to him as it seems good to you." And David arose and secretly cut off a corner of Saul's robe. Now it happened afterward that David's heart troubled him, because he had cut Saul's robe. And he said to his men, "The Lord forbid that I should do this thing to my master. The Lord appointed to stretch out my hand against him, seeing he is the anointed of the Lord." So David restrained his servants with these words and said, "Not allow them to rise against Saul." And Saul got up from the cave and went on his way. So it's like, what is Saul being did David let Saul go? David assisted Saul, but let's see. You got you got even like people that were a part of very wicked agendas that are actually inspired by you, collective. People who actually may not be your type of person, that could be into like a lot of wicked stuff. These are people that like are looking at you like, wow, they like you. You know what I'm saying? They admire you and they want to spare you too. These are people who may want you to, they don't want nothing to happen to you. They're like trying to give you like a little leeway. So so it says, when David was told, "Look, the Philistines are fighting against Keila and are looting the threshing floors," he required of the Lord, saying, shall I go and attack these Philistines? The Lord answered him, go attack the Philistines and save Cali. Is this the right one? No, this is wrong. Forget it. So David is instructed by the Lord to attack the Philistines and save the city of Keilah. Despite his men's fears, David goes ahead and defeats the Philistines. So despite his men's fear, he goes and defeats the Philistines, saving the inhabitants of Keilah. David learns of Saul's plot against him and prepares for a confrontation, in highlighting the tension between David and Saul as they seek to control the region. These verses illustrate David's faith as in the leadership, as well as the challenges he faces in his quest for power and justice. So what it's saying is that God gave David an order to go attack the Philistines. And so throughout it, even though the people had feared this situation, God gave him the power in order to get justice. So I want to go more into it. Guys, listen, I'm no like pastor, so spare me a little. So it's saying Samuel. So this is significant in the context of the Israelite king Saul and his pursuit of David. So the message from the this here is it indicates that the Philistines have invaded the land, prompting Saul to act quickly. This invasion serves as a divine intervention, allowing David to escape and find refuge. The message reveals that David is now in the hands of the Philistines, highlighting the unexpected turn of events that could have been avoided by Saul's immediate response to the messenger's call. These verses illustrate the theme of divine intervention, the consequences of leadership, and the importance of recognizing and responding to God's guidance times of crisis. I need more. But there came a message unto Saul saying, haste thee and wait, is that right? Okay. Haste thee and come, for the Philistines have invaded the land. This verse shows divine interruption. Just as Saul is about to capture David, events beyond Saul's control force him to stop. It's often read as a protection timing and God stepping in when danger is imminent. Have you ever got pulled over and the cop had another emergency so they couldn't even help you? Don't you be praying for moments like that? Like, please let him have something more important to do than pull me over. Because I ain't really do shit. And there's people out here that's effing up shit, you know. But anyway, yeah. So this is that type of situation is what I'm seeing here. So it's saying that, but the men were very good unto us. And we were not hurt, neither missed. We anything as long as we were conversant with them when we were in the fields. This is a testimony about David's character, protection, integrity, and restraint. Even when wrong, it highlights righteousness being witnessed by others, even if not immediately rewarded. So these verses point to a theme of divine timing, protection from harm, and unseen advocacy. So this is God saying that, I'm always going to be with you, even if you may not feel like, even if you feel as if I'm not. God is saying that I'm walking with you, and there is divine timing here. Even though God may not come when we want God to, but God is always on time. God is an awesome God, and as long as we put our faith in God, we know that certain things will work out for us. So just be patient, guys. I want you to, grab control. Well, allow God to control your will, but also remain in control of the situation as you go through what you're going through. Never giving up on yourself. So Samuel reflects, okay, so it says, reflects how many people collectively are experiencing near misses right now. So situations that felt like they were about to collapse, expose or trap them, but were suddenly halted. On a collective level, this points to systems, plans, and pursuits driven by fear, control, or ego. So being interrupted by larger forces, it's a reminder that not everything unfolds random. Some delays and disruptions are protective, preventing greater harm. So the collective's moral reckoning, many are being seen for who they truly are. All right, these are your ops being seen for who they are, collective, even though they try to hide behind the scene, acting like they're not a part of shit, acting as if they're, your house just randomly just breaking down, things are in your house are just turning off all of a sudden. These people got control over too much, and it's really unfair what they're doing. I'm calling justice and judgment on down to these people, because the issue is collective. They don't like it when you stand your ground. People like when you're weak, okay? And when anyone stands up to these people, they fall out. And so how they fall out is by trying to cause issues in your life. And I mean, I don't know how much I can bear, collective, but I'm telling you, I will never go back to the past. And it just ain't gonna never be one of them days. So if I know that, you got to know that you got to hold on, and don't you ever give up. So I want you to keep going even through trying times. Keep your integrity. Many are being seen for who they are, both good and bad, through witnesses, receipts, and lived experiences. Integrity, restraint, and quiet righteousness are being acknowledged. See, the issue is, we all want to claim to be righteous beings collective, but it don't matter what you do in people's face. It matters what you're doing behind the scenes. That stuff gets judged really hard. So people think that they're acting privately. They think that they're doing things to you harmfully in private, but that shit catches up to you. It's nothing that is unseen, nothing that is unknown. Everything is known. Even if you're trying to hide it, it will be revealed. It's revealed already. And there's where the karma happens. So these people will be experiencing the day that they deserve. I pray that each and every one of these people get the day that they deserve. Because people know they're dead wrong. And it's just, these people have broken up so many homes when it comes to your family collective. When it comes to your children, you love your children dearly. I know I do. I know you do. So for anyone to try to break up a home where your children where you're loving your children, where you're a good mom, you know they evil. You know it's wicked. You know they're all about vengeance. Anyone trying to come between you and your babies, that's an issue. So with that said, collective memory is forming around who protected and who's exploited and who acted justly. So trust and believe, collective, there will be justice. It's saying that harmful trajectories are being stopped or redirected. Truth is surfacing through testimony and lived proof. Those who acted with integrity are being quietly vindicated, and power dynamics are shifting away from pursuit and domination towards accountability and protection. In essence, the collective is being moved away from destruction, not by force, but by timing, and towards a future where truth, character, and restraint matter more than control and aggression. I do be having bad thoughts sometimes, collective, but you may have them, but always replace that bad thought with God, and knowing that God is always going to get you out of something that's very difficult. Okay, this ain't for the weak. So many people, they're not going to be able to get through it, but we are. And so with that said, I want you to still, remain true to yourself and keep going. Never give up on yourself. Know that you could do anything you put your mind to, collective. With that said, I'm so glad that y'all came through. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you, and I'm gonna talk to y'all tomorrow. Don't give up. I agree too, Albert. Yeah, I know too, Frank. Yeah, Arctic, future is bright. Your future. Aw, thank you, Arctic. I really appreciate that. I'm 42. 42 years old. Yeah. Any 40-year-olds here? Any 40-year-olds here? I'm proud of my age. A lot of people, they lie about their age, but I'm so proud of who I am. I love everything about me. You said that's a baby. I'm 42. But yeah. Oh, you 42, Moon Night. Yes. Shout out to all the 40-year-olds. The 40 plus. The 50 plus. The 60 plus. The 70 plus. And up. Oh, you 33, Tone Bone? That's what's up. You the same age as Jesus. Well, you are, thank you, Albert. You're awesome too, Albert. You are awesome. I'm 41. Oh, you 41? Oh, I'm a little older than you. How old are you, Arctic? Yeah, shout out to all the 40 pluses. Rep your age. Don't you lie about your age. Be powerful. Step into your truth, guys. Don't ever let no one make you feel ashamed about your age. Oh, you're 59, Arctic? Oh, you 56? Marnie, I love me an older man, child. Too old for dating. No, you're not. You're too old for dating, Sabita. You must got low self-esteem, girl. You might need to watch a few of my videos so that you can be more happy. Cause every time you come on my channel, girl, you be showing how miserable you are. And you know, we gonna bring you some love. We gonna have to send you love your way, child, cause you be too miserable over here. Is that you with the envy card? Cause I've been pulling that envy card out a lot. And you just be showing up in that energy, girl. But we gonna send you so much love so that you could start vibing on a higher vibration. You should have been known that by now. You come over here, we gonna change your spirit. We gonna make you feel happy. Cause girl, the way you be bringing out that negativity, it don't make no sense. You might want to be under another name so we can you can reintroduce yourself again and become really your best self, okay? Cause girl, every time you on here, you be miserable. Hey, man, Marnie, you better stop. I'm serious. Never that. Hey, girl, are you single? It sounds like you have a winner right here. Yes, girl, I'm single, but I can't be dating right now. It's a little rough for me. Unless you strong enough to pull me out of this situation, baby, then, and unless you strong enough to help me break this generational curse, then we could talk about it. How do I support love you? Love you have no way to share my gifts. Oh, I have a membership. Go on my membership. I just posted a video. Make sure y'all go watch that video. It's a very good reading. I'm Hercules. Okay. Yeah. I won't go as I like men who tell the truth about their age and don't lie. Cause I thought someone was 50 something and they turned out to be 70 years old. I'm like, this person lied about their age. So make sure y'all be telling the truth. Cause I don't date 60-year-olds. I like 50. I'm joking. But seriously, guys, I'm about to get off of here. Don't forget to support the channel. Don't forget to watch the video that I have on my membership page. Okay? I thought you was a teenager when we first met. Girl, remember that day? I don't know if you guys remember that one video I did, but I'm going to show y'all. Someone was dogging me out. They were saying, oh, you're old and this, that, and the third, but they didn't know how old I was. It was people, like, the thing is, my kid's father, he has connections to certain YouTubers. So they will tell them what to say, which like brings out, like, they throw me shade through what my kid's father and his wicked ass occult people be saying. So they will throw out so much shade towards me, saying that, oh, you're old, this, that, and the third. But these people be way older than me, saying stuff. And so that day I was like, well, I'm younger. I said, I may be older than you, but I still look younger than you. I may be older than you, but I look good at my age. And I'm not ashamed of my age. There's a lot of YouTubers who be lying about their age, and the age they be lying about don't even be their age. I'm not afraid to say my age. I love myself. Either way, it doesn't discredit nothing about me. See, that's the thing. That's the propaganda. You know, everyone has a stigma when it comes to, oh, if you tell your age, then people going to think this, people going to think that. Who cares? Because honestly, I'm really not this age. I'm ageless. Because first off, when you're a chosen being, you really don't have no age. You just came here to break a damn cycle. Another thing is, you only get one birthday. So you really don't be Asian. You age yourself when you tell or keep up with your age. So I look damn good. You know what I'm saying? I could be on a damn beauty cover. Like I can be on Essence cover. I could be on the Jets cover. I can be on the cover of a magazine, and I could play a young role and people would not know how old I am. If I didn't tell y'all how old I was, y'all would be shocked. Y'all would y'all wouldn't have known, okay? So yeah, I'm not ashamed of my age. I love myself. But yeah, part of the curse is upon us. Will I look older when I look older when I was younger, find my ages gracefully. Yes. And oh yeah. I mean, when you take care of yourself and you love yourself, trust me, you're gonna you're gonna be aging slowly, aging gracefully. So take care of yourself, and you could be looking as good as me. And as good as the collective, because we all look good up in here, right? We some beautiful souls. Because this is tarot for the chosen ones. 40 something. Oh, you 40 something, Savita? Well, girl, get on the right side. Get on the good side, girl. Because we about to be chilling over here. And I want you to be over here where you can heal so you can be happy. Because we over here, we're happy. And we're confident. We love ourselves. And we don't let no one treat us any type of way. Get on the bandwagon. Everyone get on the bandwagon. Being 37, I only look old when I don't shave, but I was going for the rustic look. Oh, okay. I like the rustic look. I love your humor. I could listen on. Yeah. But yeah, guys, love yourself. Fall in love with yourself because it's good for your health. Don't let nobody make you not love yourself. Because when you stop loving yourself and you start trying to control others, and you lose all control of yourself. But when you love yourself, you don't play with yourself. Love yourself. And then you won't be focused on the collective and myself. You'll be loving yourself too much. It's as simple as that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to talk to y'all later. I just hope bring us up when you hit 37 and tell us how you feel. Bring us up. What you mean? Or when I was 37? When I was 37, I mean, honestly, I don't feel any different. I don't even remember. I mean, when I was 37, I was going through a whole lot with my health. And with a lot of drama. 37 was hard. It's been hard for me ever since a long time. I've been going through a lot. My life for me ain't been no crystal stair. Okay, so even people they thought that I was having it easy. I would say my most easier days was when I was 25. I'm telling you, 25. That was the year that I first off I had my own place, and I bought this place. It was like a bittersweet thing, but I had a really nice place. It was a renovated apartment, brand new everything. Ceramic tile, stainless steel stove and refrigerator. The bathroom was really nice. The carpet was so nice. Everything was brand new. And before that, I lived in a studio apartment, and I was living there with my boyfriend, and we were heavily into church because this person, he went to church Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. He went to church every day. And so when we lived in that studio, whatever, um, those were like most of my depressing times because that was a horrible relationship I was in. We were together for almost 2-3 years. And I hated the smell of the apartment. Like every time I walked in there, it stunk. I did not like the smell. And so I got on the computer and I was like, you know what? I got to find somewhere to live. But every time I walked in this place, like I just did not like this place. But when I walk in, it just had a particular smell that I did not care for. And so I got on the computer and I always, like, when I walk in, I will always visualize myself walking into a apartment that was renovated and looked just like the one that I lived in at 25. So I had got on the computer and I saw the exact apartment that I visualized every time I would walk into my apartment. Like I always visualize this place. I saw it in my foresight or whatever you call it. And so anyway, I called the place and they were like, you it's $500 a month. And at the time, I wasn't making that much, but the money came, okay? And so I got a proof of the apartment and I was so happy. I like this weird smell. I don't know if y'all know, it's like a cement. It's like you know how when you walk in a like in a hollow area, like where like you're walking in the area with a bunch of, I can't describe it, but it's a certain smell that, like, if you got pica, if you got issues with pica, you'll understand. But anyway, with that said, when I smelled like the hallway, I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna like it here. They had a swimming pool inside. It looked real nice. And then they took us up to the apartment and I got on the floor. I was so happy. They gave me the keys and I just like laid on the floor, me and my ex, and we were so happy. And then we ended up breaking up and I was so heartbroken, you know, for a long time. Like it took a while for me to get out of that stage. Like if you ain't never had your heart broken, this person broke my heart so bad. They ended up marrying somebody like the next month after they broke up with me. Child. But anyway, I end up like working on myself, becoming better, and I evolved through that time and start focusing on me. I always dressed nice around that time, but I was in church heavy because this person, he introduced me to this particular church that I went to, and I start going there. And I was really into the church around that time. But I start being abused in the damn church, child, and I called my mom crying like, "Mom, you know, this is happening to me." And she was like, "You know how many churches is on every corner?" And I was like, "You know what? You right." And after that, I left the church. But before that, when I was doing that visualization, that's when The Secret came out. And so I did not know that was what I was doing. But when I was learning about The Secret, like I bought the book, I bought the videos and everything, and I was telling the pastor about it, and he was like, nothing, basically he shut it down, and I ended up throwing the video out, and I start just going back to my traditional type of practices with the church. But if I would have like kept with that secret book, I feel like I would have been a lot further, because that was where it was, honestly. Because I was reading the book and everything, listening to the audios, watching the movie. And so I just started working on myself, and I would look cute, dress cute. But when I was in that church, I was real mean, because I wasn't mean like that. But like when you in the church, for some reason, like some people, they be like real mean. And it was just like, oh, I don't do this. I don't have sex. Oh, I don't do this. I don't like, it was that type of energy, you know. I was just a very, I wouldn't say stuck up, but I was so holier than thou that it was not a good look for me. And I stopped liking who I became when I started going to that church. And as soon as I left is when I felt lighter. I felt a lot happier. I got blessed with a job. Finally had a good job where, you know, I could work contingently as a tech partner. I would draw blood and stuff. And it was okay. You know, I was still broke. But I was just young and single, you know. I enjoyed my life a little bit then. You know, I didn't know what I was doing. I really didn't. I had friends, but not really like that. It was hard. Like, friendships was hard back then too. I had more fun when I was 22 with friends. We used to have so much fun because I knew this one girl. I loved her so much. Someone ended up breaking that relationship up, but we were like this. At least that's what I thought. And I liked her because she reminded me of one of the girls from Girlfriends. And she was just like, people would look at her as maybe like she was stuck up or something like that, but she wasn't stuck up. She just knew her worth at that time. And I love that about her. Like, some women, I really like when women are like very confident, and she was just one of them people. I feel like if I didn't let no one come in between that relationship, we could have still been friends, and I probably would not even be living here in Michigan. I probably would have been married to a rich man and everything like that. Because this girl, she was like, listen, she was she was that type of girl that you'd see married to like a millionaire or something. Like, I feel like your friends, they like level you up. You know, that's why you got to be careful of like who you hang with. So no, we weren't thoughts. We were very I wouldn't say like we were classy, but we were just young. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you young, you're out there meeting people, you're having fun, you date, you think you're in a relationship, you're intimate with someone, you think it's gonna go somewhere and it don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like that, but it was not no like crazy stuff going on, you know. We had our hearts broken, and we broke hearts. We broke hearts too, you know, but we had fun in our like 22, 20. When I turned 23, I thought life was over. I was like, oh my God, I'm 23, I'm old. I don't got no home. You know, me and my mom at the time, we were going through some things, and I was in between homes with my ex. Like, I would sneak in his, like, at the time he was living with his mom, and I would sneak in you know, in his house when his mom was asleep. So I barely didn't really, I had a place to live at my mom's, but it was real, it was messed up because my mom, she was not happy around them times. So she got so mad at me one day. I pulled up and she threw all my clothes outside. Like, this was the summertime. She like, take your shit. And she just kicked me out the house. And I was just so hurt by that. I couldn't believe it. And I ain't had nowhere to go. I was living with my ex-boyfriend. So we were young, you know. We end up moving into this house, and someone ended up breaking his window, and I wasn't about to beat no girl up because I was, I'm pretty. I'm not. I'm calling somebody like, you gonna kick this? Can you kick this girl's butt for me? And they're like, what? No, click. Yeah, guys, it was crazy, but we had to get out that area because it was dangerous. It was ghetto over there, and so it was like, we can't live here. We gotta go somewhere else. It was all cool and dandy, like things were going smooth. We had to get we had to leave, and I had to go back to my mom's house. But then, like, I don't know, we had some. It was just around them times, like, I tried school. I was in school, but I was never, like, I was trying to be serious, but I didn't know what I didn't know what I wanted to do. I would switch I would always switch my major. I was just so confused. And then I had a friend, she was she was much more advanced than me. She had a job, a new vehicle. She was doing very well. She had her own place, and she had to be, we were like, I was like 20, she was like 21, and I was still like a baby. So I would try to, like, do what she did, but it just, like, this is why you never compare yourself to people, because everyone has their own life. Everyone has their own journey. So I'm thinking, like, well, I'm supposed to be working. I'm supposed to have my own car. But sometimes you're not ready, And even though you be trying to, it's not that I was trying to compete. I was trying to be responsible, but that just wasn't in me at that time. I feel like, like, people babied me a lot. Even my mom, like, she was very protective of me. Now that I think about it, like, she literally made me wear long johns all the way up until 18, all the way up until the summertime almost. And when I turned 18, I threw all of them long johns away. If I can have them damn long johns now, I promise you I'd take them out the garbage and and keep them for myself. But yeah, 22 was quite interesting. But I mean, I just ate a lot. I got a lump sum of money, and I blew it eating a lot of food and had no furniture. Like, if y'all read my book, it would tell you everything I'm saying now. Like, I got a lump sum of money and used that money to go out to eat every day, and did not have no furniture in my home, had nothing. And then when I got pregnant with the kids the next year, when I met, I end up was missing my single days. I'm like, dang, like, I ain't even decorate my place. You start thinking about all the things you ain't do when you had after you had your children. I'm like, I didn't get to do nothing. I didn't travel. I didn't have like the fun I really wanted to have. I didn't do nothing. What was I eating? I was eating sushi. I love this place called Little Trees in Royal Oak. They closed down. But girl, I would go there and I'll be eating me some sushi. That's when sushi like start getting real popular around that time. And I would go there all the time and eat me some sushi. I love me some sushi. And I love Mongolian barbecue. Hey, Corey. You funny. That's my ex. That's the one we shared the apartment with. Is that you? But yeah, y'all funny. You are so funny. Yeah, yeah. This person, he was in love with a girl with long hair, comparing me to her. I'm like, I can't compete with a girl with long hair. Like, she had long, pretty hair, light skin. And here I am, as cute as I can be. And this person choosing a long haired girl over me. I was so heartbroken. But yeah, guys, I was madly in love with that person at that time. Not no more. But when you're young, you just don't know. You know, you be looking in someone's eyes like, huh, you know. But it just didn't work, you know, and it was all for a reason. Oh, you buying me some sushi, Jeffrey? Come on. Yeah, I used to love me some sushi. That was like my favorite food back then. And then, oh, thank you for the compliment, Wiz. Whoopi is my sister. But so one night after church, like when I moved to this one city, they jacked my license up. And mind you, my ex, he did not have no license. Like his license were jacked up. This is why you got to be careful about who you're with, who you're dealing with, because birds of a feather flock together. So I'm just getting to know this person. You know, we're getting to know each other. I'm driving, and I don't know where we were going, but all I know is we end up getting pulled over, and the police comes to my side. I literally got rollers in my hair and a damn scarf on my head, and but I was looking cute though, you know. But the cop, he came on my side, and before he came, my ex was like, don't tell him my name. Say my name is such and such. I'm like, why? And he's like, because just say that. Just say that. He's scared. He panicking. I'm like, okay, whatever. So the cop, I pulled I pulled the window down because at the time my mom, I had insurance. She had covered me with her insurance. So I was covered with my mom's insurance. So I was good, you know, my record was clean. So anyway, with that said, the cop, he let us go, but he was scared. And so we end up, you know, driving off or whatnot. And then he was like, yeah, I don't have a license. My license jacked up. And I'm like, what? Like, what do you mean? That was foreign to me. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, how does that happen? You know, I was so like, but you know, he said, yeah, when I was in high school, I would just joyride and stuff. I'm like, seriously? Like, oh my God, you know? So anyway, we oh yeah, so what happened, you know, we start getting to know each other, we start liking each other, and then we start, you know, becoming a couple, whatnot. And so what happened? I then moved to the place that I manifested, and I had 2 cars at the time. And so I had to move both of my vehicles. And with one of my vehicles, I did not have the license plate on it. I put a fake license plate on there. And as soon as I put the fake license plate on there, they pulled me over in the city that I was in and gave me a ticket, not a driver's responsibility fee. That's when that driver's responsibility fee was in. And then you had to pay not only the driver's responsibility fee, which was about $200, you also had to pay the ticket, and it was just some crazy stuff. So anyway, that's when my license got jacked up around that time. It was so bad that one day when I got out of church, I was young, guys. I was like in my 20s. I don't even, should I tell him this story, ancestors? Hold on. Let me pull on it first. Is it okay to tell this story? Is it okay to tell this story, Most High God? Oh yeah, God said, yeah, it's okay. Is it okay? Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. So anyway, I was leaving from church. You know how you had church on Tuesday? And like I was very faithful in church at that time. So I'm like dedicated to church. I'm not missing no day of church. And we get out of church around 9 o'clock, or by the time I get home, it's like 10:30. So I'm listening to a sermon. I'm driving home, and a cop pulled me over. And at the time, my license was jacked up. So the cop, like, I'm listening to the gospel real loud. I'm like, well, maybe he let me slide if the gospel music playing. He like, ma'am, driver's and registration. I didn't have no insurance and my license wasn't right. And so he ended up arresting me. I going to jail for a driver's responsibility fee. And so I was not used to this. I was so upset because, you know, in this particular city, I feel like they racist, a little racist there. But anyway, when I got there, like I brought my Bible and my phone, and they was like, ma'am, you can't keep your phone and you can't keep your Bible. I was like, what? What do you mean I can't keep my phone? So you telling me I gotta go in the jail cell and I can't bring my phone? They're like, no, ma'am. And they were so nice to me. And so anyway, I was in a jail cell with like these two girls. This was in like 2007, guys. This is a long time ago. I was in my younger 20s. So I'm in there with these girls. And they them like, these were like real criminals. I was in there with some real criminals and they were like dykes. But one of the girls, she did fraud, like, and stole somebody's identification and stuff. And the other girl, I don't know, I can't remember what the other girl did. But I was like, man, I gotta get out of here. Like, please, God. I was praying. Like, I even called my auntie. My auntie, she was like, do they take credit card? They was like, no, they don't take credit cards. So she couldn't get me. And I even called the pastor. And of course, you already know what happens with that, right? And trust me, when I got my lump sum, I gave that church some dough. They got a few bucks. They got a lot of money out of me. But anyway, with that said, I end up, I was in there for like one night or whatever, not that long. But the next morning, they were like, they had all these like orange coats on the floor. So it just slipped my mind because I'm like, I know I did not come with a coat. So I'm looking through all the coats. and the police officer, he's like, ma'am, just put one on. I'm like, oh. So we had to go to court to plead our case. So the judge was like, ma'am, so do you plead guilty for driving without insurance and driving without a license or stuff like that? And I was like, if I plead guilty, would I go back to jail? I was like, will I go back to jail if I plead guilty? They was like, ma'am, I cannot help you with that question. I was like, well, can you please explain it to me? Tell me if I'm gonna go to jail, like would I go back there? So they were like, they explained it to me. And then this lawyer, he came to me and he was like, listen, ma'am, if you need anything at all, call me and I'll help you. They were so nice. So I had to walk all the way back to my car. They were so nice not to tow my vehicle. But I ended up driving all the way. I ended up driving home after that. And I was still driving without a damn license at that time. It was so crazy. But yeah, that was scary for me. I wasn't used to that. And thank God I got out of there because that was crazy. But I was so happy to go home because I I went to this sushi restaurant. They had like a all you can eat buffet. And I had took like maybe a few pieces and put it in tissue and put it in my refrigerator and was like, oh, I can't wait to get home to eat that sushi. And when I got home, it was hard as a dang on rock, child. And so I was just so happy to be home. But it was a really nice sunny day. It was such a beautiful day that day. And so I don't know what that was about, but I was just so happy to be free. I don't know what happened to them other girls. Them other girls, they probably was in there for a while because they done did some things. But me, on the other hand, I got to leave, and they wanted me to leave. Like the police officer, they was like, please, like, take her out. She don't belong in here, you know? So, yeah. I just always been, like, just confused on my journey. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm like, God, like, you know, I went to college. I went to Ferris State. I got sick up there really bad. And it was a bittersweet situation there because I had my ex, you know, he would commute back and forth. So he was happy when I had to come home anyway. And so, but I was so confused on what I wanted to do. And it was just, you know, in my 20s, I did not know. I was like, dang, what do I do? Like, what am I supposed to major in? What, you know, I didn't know. So sometimes you don't be knowing, you know. It takes time for you to like really know what you're good at. Who who knew I would be doing this shit right here? I give gratitude to, her name is Cheetah Tarot. She's the second reader that I went to when I started indulging in tarot and watching tarot videos. I wasn't doing tarot at the time. I would just watch them, and I start watching her, and it seems as if like every time I would watch a particular channel, the messages would align with what I would go through. And so um she would she would she had a post on under her YouTube channel saying like she charged $8 for a reading, and I would get one from her every day. I would always get readings from her, and every reading that I would get, like I would say like she helped me start, she assisted me on my spiritual journey, because she would be like, you're not ready, like you're too codependent, you're too needy, you're too this, you're too that. And I'd be like, dang, like, okay. So every time I come back for a reading, she like, oh, you getting better, you in this stage right now, you in this stage. And so she was such a good reader, you know. I would go to her all the time, and she would just tell me like, okay, so you're on this level now, so you need to be doing this, and working on your emotions and this here. And I'd be like, okay. So when she told me, she was like, you gonna be doing this one day. And I was like, what? I was like, girl, if you don't stop lying to me. And she was like, I'm serious, you gonna be doing this, one day. And I was like, you telling me I'm gonna be a reader? She was like, yeah. And I was like, what? And so she was like, I'm gonna send you a deck of cards on Amazon. I think that's what she said. And she was like, you just purchased them or something like that. Because what they say is like, when you begin to read, have somebody give you the deck. Okay? So it's like someone passing you along a gift or whatever the case may be. So someone gave me, well, she gave me the deck to purchase. And I end up using the Cleo deck, Miss Cleo deck. I bet all of us started watching after some of the darkest hurt the universe heard your divine call. Amen. Yeah. So I actually bought a tarot deck before that, but I resonated more with the Miss Cleo deck. And I don't have the original Cleo deck. I bought a new one because somebody in my family that I thought loved me threw most of my decks away. So I had to, it was my favorite deck because I like it when my decks are like, I don't like it when my decks are new. Like, I don't like new decks. I like the decks that are useful. But someone threw away my bag of tarot cards. And that hurt my heart so bad. But anyway, with that said, that was like my first tarot deck that I had that someone threw away. And so I end up using that deck, and I start being good. And so one day I made a post on my Facebook page, and I was like, I bet you I can read you like a book. And then so people was like, to this day, I don't have my old Facebook page. But I was like, I bet you I could read you like a book. And so everybody was commenting on my page. Like, okay, read me. Had to get away from people. Hey, Black Mama. Hey. But yeah, I've had people mess with my stuff. Oh, yes, girl. It's crazy how people would do stuff like that. That was hurtful to me. But I had a post, and it was a whole bunch of people that commented under the post. And so I was just reading people. People was like, okay, tell me about my relationship then. I'm reading them. And at the time, I was not good with like reading that. I had to like look up each meaning of the card. And then so the more I start practicing, it was weird. Like, I'm like, okay, something like, I'm like, this shit, it's too this too close to home. Like, because when you start reading, you start scratching your head like, wait a minute, this sounds familiar. It got people like turning their head like, wait, what? How did you know that? It would be just so much confirmation for me. And I start loving it because I begin to help people. And it's like when you become a tarot reader, like if you're a really good tarot reader and you care about people, you start helping them. So Miss Cheetah Tarot, she was like, work on, if you're a tarot reader in here and you're trying to make extra money, go to Purple Ocean. They will pay you good. Well, no, they won't pay you good, but it's a little something. So look up Purple Ocean and try to get a job on there. But anyway, I got a job on there, and I start reading for a bunch of people. And I'm telling you, I would get good reviews and stuff, and it would heal me because I was learning like there are a lot of people that don't love themselves. There's a lot of people that will take anything. Like, you just start like reading for people, and you'll notice that it's an issue with a lot of just all races. Like, people, they don't be working on themselves like they should. So when you're a reader, you can see into things. You can get a closer glimpse of what's going on, and it helps you to heal too. And so it's like, dang, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go through that, But yeah, I used to love, like, I used to read for so many people back then. And that was it's just always been what I enjoyed doing. And so that's how I learned that's how I healed as well. Because when I went bald and I had like that chemo and stuff, it really messed me up where I really had to go within, and I was learning different ethnicities. I went to this Buddha, I think it was the I went to what do you call it? What do you call the Hinduism church? I went to the Hindu church and I learned to meditate, and they were so kind to me and my kids. I would just go there and heal there. I was going through a lot because I didn't look the same no more. I had to relearn myself. I was really, really I wasn't insecure, but I was self-conscious because I did not look how I used to look. Like when I got that chemo, it changed. I got so skinny. My hair was bald. All around here was dark. All my whole body, it was like, I'm dark skinned, but it was like really dark. Like you probably can't really see it, but like all right here, like if you could see all this like darkness around here, it was so dark. Like I looked like a hot mess. My hands were dark, like they were darker than this, and my feet, the bottom of my feet, they got really dark. Like I had to use like lightening cream for like the bottom of my feet and my hands, because it really like messed me up. And in my head, it had like residue of the chemo. It was all messed up. But I healed throughout that. I was healing spiritually because God was humbling me at that time, guys. I went through so much. But I thank God for what I went through. I'm still going through. I'm waiting on a break. I'm like, damn, God, can I get a break? Can I get a break? Yeah. But yeah, God is so good, it's so crazy how time flies. But yeah, I was just confused about life, and I'm still a little confused, but I'm like, I can get through this. We all can. It's a journey. It's a quest. What do you want to do with your life? I don't know. But I will say, be careful of who you're friends with. Be friends with like the hippies. I would say be friends with more of like the hippies, the women who like the she-rise. Like I would love to have a friend like her. The friends like it's a lot of women that I have like friends in my head. Because they pull, like when you're around certain people that you admire, they pull a certain part of you out that you've never discovered. So when you hang around women who are, some people call bougie, I like bougie women because I'm like, yes, like show me, okay? Because that's really, people used to call me bougie, but I've been humbled. Like people bowed my head down where I had to people do not want me to be who I really am. They be wanting to snatch my soul. They don't want me to be the real me, the real McCoy. But it can't be hidden no more. So yeah, like yeah, be you, and don't let people like diminish you. No matter what. I be trying to be cute, but it's hard going through shit and having to like be in survival mode half of the time. This is not me. Like, I like to look nice. I like to dress nice. Even though my clothes may not cost $1,000,000,000,000, I'll find something on Shein, or I don't even know where I like shopping anymore. Like, I'll go to the thrift store and find something nice. I found many nice things at the thrift store. Like, I just like to look nice. If it look cute, I'll wear it. It don't matter. Like, some people be thinking like, oh, well, where you get that from? Shoe, the thrift store. It just look cute, you know? But I like to look nice. I really do. I don't like looking like this. I like to dress really nice. And I like to be well kept, you know? Where even if it doesn't cost much, I still keep it together. Like when I had heels in my car, I will always keep me a pair of heels. Like I never wanted to not wear heels. I would wear heels to everywhere I went, and I would do my hair. I would be cute, even when I didn't have no furniture. As long as I had my heels on and my cute outfit, baby, you couldn't tell me nothing. Even when I didn't know what the hell I was doing, broke as hell, still keeping it together. But I had my own place, and God was good, you know. I did what I could do with the guidance of what I've had, you know. But I wish if I would have continued to remain, I feel like when you're friends with certain people, they pull certain parts out of you. Because she, at the time, she had a bachelor's degree. Me, I didn't have a degree. And so she inspired me to get a degree. And then my old friend Cynthia, who passed away, I miss her. I feel she was a chosen being. She was the type of woman that made you like laugh. Like, I mean, you will be cracking up with her because the way she expressed herself, she had her own type of characteristics that was just so beautiful. And the way she talked and moved her lips, you just be focusing on this area here. But she was so smart, and she was creating medicine in Cameroon for sick children. Like, she was doing some good things, you know. She pulled out of me, like, when I met her, we were in we met in we were going, like, we both were going for our nursing degree or something like that, at least trying to do that, but it just never worked out for me because I'm not good with math. So when we were in our science class together, I was pregnant with twins. She, on the other hand, she was living in her mom's home that she was renting with a few of her roommates. It was a 3 or 4 bedroom house that they were renting. And I would go over there pregnant as all get out, and I would be like, dang, like, I miss this. Like, this is what I wanted to do, you know? Like, I'm pregnant. It's too late for me, you know? She's traveling on Campbell's. You'll see her riding a damn camel and a horse in the water. She looking glamorous as all get out. And I'll be at home with my twin boys just to looking. But when she come around, I forget that I had twins because I'd be having so much fun. We literally drove in the damn sleet to a party. I think we went to like the MGM casino, and you know they have like a club in there. And that was like my first time in a long time getting out. Like, she will always go to the classy places, the most classiest places. She was such a classy woman. And we would go there, and she had friends that were like different ethnicities. So she had Asian friends, Indian friends, Nigerian, different ethnicities. And the men, they were so they had money. Like, they were like doctors. They were either doctors or engineers. They were something successful. And so when we went to the MGM casino to have fun in other places, like, we used to have fun all the time. They pulled out a wad of money Like they had money. Like her friends, they were really they had money. But we would have so much fun. I forget I had kids because I'd be on the dance floor dancing, and she just was so fun to be around. Such a classy young lady. And then the thing is, she wore her hair like she would always wear the kinky hair. And I'd be like, Cynthia, why don't you get the straight hair? Why do you always get the kinky hair? And she'd be like, oh, because I like it to match my natural look. And I'd be like, oh, okay. But she looked so classy. She knew how to dress really nice. The way she dressed was so nice. And it just, the way she wore her clothes, she was well put together. I'd be like, dang, like you really, like she had me dressing nice. Like I'd be looking for nice clothes and stuff. And so I'd be like, okay, I know how to look now. Like, like she kind of like, I would look at her like, okay. So, but I wouldn't try to like be like her. It's a difference. I wouldn't be in competition with her. I admired her. So she inspired me to be dressed, to dress. I mean, I always dress nice though. But the way she dressed, she just had elegance about her. Like some people, if you notice, like some men, they wear their clothes like it was this one guy. He wore his clothes so nicely. Like every time he could put on some jeans and a damn checkered t-shirt or whatever, and it just looked so nice on him. Some people they have that, where you could put on anything and it just look good. Like I remember I bought the same shoes as an old friend of mine. We had these booties. But the way she dressed, it just always looked good on her. I was like, dang, like we had the same clothes, the same shoes, but the way she put her stuff together, it took me time to like really like dress. Like, I mean, I dress nice, but I would say like on a scale from 1 to 10, like compared to how she dressed, it was a certain way she wore her clothes. Like, it's some people that got that just have that. Like you see them, you like, wow, like you're really well put together. Like you know how to dress. Like you know how to like put something on. Like this is some people that can wear that outfit and you put the same outfit on and it don't look nothing like how that person wore it. And you know that, like, even if you seen it, like if you when you see like certain stars wear the same outfit, one of the celebrities wear that outfit way better than the other person. It's just something that someone it's a talent, not everybody can pull that off. Like you can put something on, but can you put it on? Like some people could wear that outfit, and Cynthia, she knew how to wear a outfit and she just dressed so nice. And I was like, girl, you wearing that. You are wearing that outfit. I missed that about her. And she would like make me a goosey soup. I'll come to her house and it'd be right on the table. I'll make me some. She'll like, you have to make your fufu though. I was like, okay. But I liked her. Like she just hooked me up, I miss her. We were like, we were in our early 30s when I met her. But she used to always have to cheat on my paper. She'd be like, can I see your homework? And I'd be like, girl, you don't got your homework? And she'd be like, no, please. And she'll talk like this, please. I'd be like, okay, here. And then she would do it every day. And I'd be like, here. And I start paying attention to her more. I'm like, are you Nigerian? And she was like, no, I'm Cameroon. I was like, oh, okay. My dad is Nigerian. That's how we like kind of started our conversation. And she was like, well, would you like to come over my house? Like We had a lot of fun, and I was like, yes, I would like to come over your house. And she didn't care if I was pregnant or not. She would always say, I'm going to have me twins too. And I'd be like, you are? Like, okay, you know. But I just miss her so much. That was one of my good friends. Like, I don't think she would have betrayed me. Even though she was very, very secretive. She wouldn't even tell you about how much she owed in her student loans. I'm like, well, how much you owe in your student loans? I don't know. Like, she was very private. Well, not that private, but some information she did not share. She did not disclose. And she taught me that too. Like, you know, don't disclose everything. But she was a good friend. And like the last time that we met up with each other, she was moving to I think California or somewhere she was moving. And something was different about her. And I kept asking her, I was like, are you okay? Something ain't right. You know, something is not right about you. Are you okay? I kept asking her. And she was like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. And I'm like, are you sure? Like, it seems like something's going on and you're not telling me. And she was just like, I'm okay. And I was like, okay. And then, like, we had so much fun that day. Me, her, and this other person that she was friends with. And like the next, I would say like a few months later, I got a call from her friend saying that she passed away. And I'm like, what? You lying? What do you mean? She's like, yeah, she passed away. I'm like, are you lying, dude? And at the time, I had twins, so her funeral was in Washington, and I could not go. I was so hurt. That was my girl. But she ended up passing. She took the B12 shot, and it took her out. And then I had another friend named Brandy. She had sickle cell anemia, and she would get sick often. And she'd be like, girl, how do you drink so many bottles of water like that? Like, I would drink gallons of water. They'd be always in my car, gallons of water, because my mom, she would always tell me, make sure you bring your water, make sure you drink your water. Because at the time, I would get sick often, you know. When me and her, we had the same illness. I met her at the hospital because I was her tech partner. I drew her blood, and I would sit in a room with her, and I would sneak a few of them chicken tenders that she give me when she ordered them. I'm like, order the chicken tenders because I want one. And she ordered the chicken tenders, and anyway, she would be crying and stuff because she'd be in pain, and I would like be mad at the nurses, like, yo, she need her medicine, yo, you need to get her medicine. And they would be like, oh, she doesn't need it now, like, she's fine. And I'd be like, no, she's not fine, like, please, like, give her medicine. It's not up, you know, it's her pain, you know. And you know, first off, me and her got the same thing, so you're not about to sit here and play in my face either. And so they were real mean, the nurses, you know. I ain't like how they were treating her. Like, she wanted to take a shower so bad, so she was like, I'm getting in the shower, because they had one in her room. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna just say you didn't listen to me. And she was like, okay, say whatever you want to say, I don't care, but I'm getting in the shower. I'm like, okay, go ahead and get in the shower. So the nurses, they literally called up the security to drag her out the shower. And I'm like, I will testify if you guys do this. Like, they literally tried, they did. Like, she was literally butt naked in front of a bunch of security guard men. I was so pissed. Like, that day I wanted to quit my damn job. But me and her, we were friends, good friends, and she was one of the most funniest friends I've ever had. She would crack me up. Like, she was so funny. But she ended up passing away in her house. And I was just so sad, you know? Like, they didn't, like, she didn't want to go to the hospital because she didn't like how they were treating her. Yeah. And she had a daughter. She was so cute. Her mother and her father, they had a really beautiful home, but she had her own place. And I would just, like, when she'd be in a hospital, I would bring her up food. Like, on my days off, I would take her, you know, KFC or whatever she wanted. I'd be like, what do you want to eat? I'll get it for you. Child, that's enough of my business. But yeah, that was them days. We had fun though, you know, it was fun. But it was also sad. Cause it's like, dang, like, I was just chilling with you, you know? But yeah, that was my girl. She was so funny. She be cracking. And the way she expressed her words, like, she was another person that had the gift to gab. She knew how to cuss somebody out. I tell you that much. She would cuss somebody ass out. At the time, I didn't know how to do that. People laugh at me. People would laugh at me when I cuss them out. But her, if you wanted a good cussing out, she cussed so good. She never cussed me out though. I would just be laughing at her like, girl, you funny. Yeah. I had a couple friends that passed from sickle cell. Well, she wasn't really my friend like that. But I met her in the hospital. Me and her, we were both patients in the hospital, and her name was Tion. And she ended up passing away. But she called me one day, and I'd be mad at her because she would always post videos, or like she would post like pictures of her and her friends having fun. I'd be like, I want to go out with you. Like, why don't you bring me? Or can I come? Because they be looking cute. I'd be like, I want to go too. But she was one that didn't have no kids. And I would be mad at her. But one day she called me out the blue and was like, what do you do when you're in pain a lot? Like, what did you do? Like, how do you maintain your health and stuff? And I'd be like, I just try to drink a lot of water and try to like eat healthy stuff. And I would just try to lift her up. And the next thing I know, she passed. I'm 5'5". Well, 5'4". I lie about the inch. But yeah, I was sad about that. I didn't go to her funeral though. But yeah. My life ain't that interesting. It's just taking it day to day, guys. I don't know. But let's pull a last card before I get off here. You funny. So we got treasure. Spirit is like, you got blessings on the way, collective. Stay focused. Stay intentional. And bless those who try to, you know, bless send your enemies love, okay? They just confused. God is with you. God is loyal to you. And you could be between worlds right now, learning lessons, but you'll be gaining your milk and honey soon. You got a leg up in this. Things are gonna be okay, okay? It's just life and life lessons. So be patient. You silly. Be patient with yourself and remember to just be strong, okay? Don't give up. Never lay down for nobody. Always stand your ground. All right? It may get a little hard, you know. I know they're saying the switching and flick it. So I don't know, you know, my water in there is not working, and in the kitchen it ain't working. I'm hoping that someone has a heart and helps a sister out. I don't know, but I'm praying for better days, and I'm praying you have better days too. Oh, so if you wanna if you would like to be added to my membership, I have a friendship line. It's $20 a month. If you want to be a part of my friendship circle is $20 a month, and we talk on the phone. And I read for you. You know, we have fun. So, if you go to my let me see. Let me go to it. It should say it like when you let me switch accounts and let's see. Oh, it's not showing. If you click on oh, okay, I'm gonna fix it. So I gotta make my membership public because it's not showing. It's not showing on there. So I gotta fix that, and when I fix it, I will I will let you know. But yeah, join it because I need support, y'all. All right, from the right people, not the wrong ones, but the right ones. People be saying they loyal, but people don't be like that. Not everybody. People will jump on the bandwagon so quickly to do you dirty. But oh hush, Arctic. I don't even know. Like, do you know me? If you know me, you know I ain't talking to you. I need to support good people. Well, yeah, I would appreciate that because I need support. As much support as I could get. But guys, I'm going to get off of here. I done told all of my damn business. But it's cool. Thank you, Carlos. No, I want to know you as a good friend. Mm-hmm. You ain't dealing with them weird ass cult people, are you? I'ma pull on you in a minute. Their ice holds some too. Mm-hmm. But yeah, guys, they all say that. Anyway, I'm out of here, guys. I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day, your early morning. Pull on me or just read me someday. Okay, I'll do next time. Anyway, good night, guys. Okay, Savita. Good night, girl. Be nice, Savita. Our You are pretty and funny. Oh, thank you, Carlos. I try. I'm out too. Good night, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.